All right, here we go, folks. Welcome to the Open A Finals here, the Boulder State Titles here in Queensland 2023. In just a minute or two, you're going to see our finalists, our Open A finalists. But right now, you're joining everyone here at the core climbing here on the Gold Coast. Jason Whitten here with you, folks. And listen, it's been an action-packed day already, but the best is yet to come. The best of the best in the state. Your 12 best boulderers on the day are about to throw down and bring it all for the finals. And that's going to be the highlight of the day. But right here, right now in core climbing, we're just having some raffles and getting ready. You'll see the competitors come out in a moment, folks. But before we get going, let me talk you through who's made it into the Open A finals, male and female. But a big shout out to those who are joining us on the live stream at home. Let us know who you are supporting today. Great to see all of you on the live stream. So fantastic. Welcome, and so good to have you joining us here live. Make sure you share and let everybody know that this is the best of the best in Queensland. Throwing it down right now. We do have some interstate competitors, so let me take you through it just quickly. We'll get the score board up, and we have in first, or ranked first, for the competition, Max Thomas in the Open A male, Sam Bowman, Ben Abel, Campbell Harrison, Marlo Gileadix and Jesse Raffini, all in the finals. Now, folks, it is only a Queensland title, even though there are some competitors from interstate. So, arguably, the three Queenslanders are the ones that are going to end up on the podium for the Queensland titles. However, folks, we do have the actual winner for today. We'll see lots of strong competitors there, and they will come out in reverse order. Jesse will come out first, Max will come out last. It is going to be male, female, one boulder problem at a time, which will be, it's a fantastic format for us, so you won't miss any of the action, which is awesome, and we're looking forward to that. Looks like the route setters are just making a few final little adjustments to some of the boulder problems, but we do have in, not the Open B, let's go back to the Open A. Let's go and have a look at the Open A. Open A Boulder State titles here in Queensland. Theodora Kasimudu and Atako Nakamura, Claire Hall, Carlotta Martinez, Katie McEwen, and Kate Mendel. Our top 6 competitors. Theodora from South Australia. She will compete, but she is ineligible to be the Queensland champion because she's from South Australia. But a big shout out to all our interstate competitors. It's fantastic to have you here, and well done for travelling. This is the Open A finals, folks, coming up real soon. But let's do a little recap. We just saw the Open Bs, and I'll go back to the winners of the Open B in just a moment, because all appeals have gone after this little message from one of our sponsors. We won't be far away, folks. The finals will get underway real soon. Don't go away. All right, here we go, folks. Here's our finalists coming out now. We'll check out the Open B winners a little bit later on, but we've got our female finalists here.
Feel free to go to the right of
All right, here they're coming through the tunnel. Jesse Raffini. Jono, just a little update. We've got Marlo, Campbell, Ben, Sam, and Max. Hey, there we go. There's our finalists, folks. Now, we do have a late change in the lineup, folks. It was Jesse Raffini, but however, he had a bit of an issue with his flights and very unfortunately had to leave early. And Jono Gillies has stepped in to climb in Jesse's place. However, he is not eligible for the podium, but Jono's going to step in to climb. So there you go, Jesse, unfortunately. Now, what's going on now, folks? All the competitors are getting a chance to do the viewing. Now, the competitors can touch the holds on the bottom. They can only touch the start hold. And this is where they're all going to have 1 minute to view the boulder problem. The qualifiers and the semis were in what's called an on-site format. So an on-site format, which is the first time you see the boulder problem, is the first time you have a go. Well, the first go is the first time you see it. This format, you get a bit of a viewing. You can converse with the other climbers and maybe get a bit of a feel, a bit of a thought about how you might attack it, how you might approach it. That being the case, folks, the setting level, the difficulty of the boulder problems goes up another level. And it will be the showdown at the OK Corral here this afternoon at Carrara, the Core Climbing Centre, where Queensland's best boulderers have come to see if they can take the title, the state title. So everyone just sharing a little bit of intel. And it's great to see. This sport is fantastic in that sense where, you know, all of the competitors, they're all competing against each other, but they're saying, hey, I reckon this, hold it like that, go this way. Because they all know if they give each other a hand, we all want to see some tops. They want to make tops, they want to see some tops, and we should see lots of action this afternoon. So 1 minute each, and off they go to the next climb. We've had 2 days of climbing here, and some of the competitors have been in isolation for an hour or two prior to the viewing, and it's good. They will go back into isolation, and what will happen after that is they'll come out in order, reverse order. The sixth finisher will come out first. We've got 6 competitors, 6 from male and female. They'll come out together, the first 2 competitors, male and female, together, climbing side by side, so we won't miss any of the action, folks. It's going to be fantastic, so make sure you let everybody know. We've got some shout-outs. We've got some shout-outs here online. Bit of a shout-out from Shay Whitten. Thanks, supporting the Positive Studios team. That's great. And Rick Rocks, Gamba Maxi, and Atako. So who are you supporting at home, folks? Let us know. Where are you coming in from? We had people joining the live stream last time we did the Youth A finals. We had people from overseas, you know, the UK, had interstate. It'd be awesome to hear from you. Where are you joining? Make sure you let anybody you think might be interested, might like to know it, and give us a like. Give us a thumbs up on the live stream as you're going along. Jared Kelly, yeah, the boys, all right. What you're seeing now, folks, is everybody just doing the viewing, sharing a little bit of the intel of what they think is going on. And you can see the route setters have They've done an amazing job here today. Big shout out to the route setters. They turned the boulder problems around in absolutely awesome time. Shout out to the Core Climbing Centre. And you can see we've got all manner of different sets here. You'll see some powerful stuff. You'll see some slabs. You can see there, folks, if you have a look at those holds, if you haven't frequented a climbing centre before, or maybe you have, but not for a little while, you can see the shiny part where the chalk isn't, and you can see where the chalk is. That's called a dual texture hold. They're quite popular at the moment, and so too are those big grey things there called volumes. Fantastic to see the route setters using all sorts of angles, all sorts of different holds to really make the climbers work hard to make a top. Now, when the judges are scoring, it's pretty important to understand how it works too, and we might have a look at that in a moment, but this is a format which is World Cup format, and each of the climbers will get 4 minutes to make a top. The last few have been 5-minute rolling, and that was an on-site format, as I said before, but now after the viewing, all of the climbers will only get 4 minutes to attempt their climb as they go. And once those 4 minutes are done, well, that's it, folks. You don't get to keep climbing after the 4 minutes either. And 1 minute each for each of the viewings here as well. All right. They make their way down, so they go all the way to the end for climb, or boulder number 3, and then back to the centre for boulder number 4, the finisher. In the centre of the crowd, and it's a big crowd actually. We've got a bit of an action-packed, you can see how small those holds are. Pretty positive, not a bad edge on that one. Be very interesting to see how we go. Good sized crowd though. We might get a long shot. Look at that, all packed here this afternoon for the finals. So if you just joined us, folks, welcome. Fantastic to have you here. Jason Whitten is my name, coming to you live from Core Climbing on the Gold Coast. And you're watching the 2023 Queensland Boulder State Titles, Open A, male and female finals. So Taco, one of the favourites for the females. And a little thing. A little bit of brightness there, wouldn't go astray. There we go. Atako, a little note. She's got a crew here making a documentary about our young Atako, one of Queensland's best young climbers, and certainly throwing it down with all the Open A adults as well. So she's one of the youngest and has finished in prime, or almost first spot. So there it is. Those guys are making a documentary about Atako, which is going to come out later in the year. So we'll keep you up to date on that one, folks. But this is it, the last 30 seconds of the viewing. And the climbers now will go back into isolation. Will come out 2 at a time. And there we go, back to isolation. All right, folks, don't go away. We will be back in a moment, and we might hear from some of our sponsors in the meantime while we get set, and then the comp will be underway. We're back at it, folks. Not too far away. We'll be getting this competition underway. The climbers are out the back in isolation, getting ready, getting sorted, and we're about to go. We're about to get underway. But listen, folks, great to see a few shout-outs. Michelle Thomas, go Maxi boy. I'm assuming that could be mum, auntie, sister, something for Max Thomas. Go Max. Let's see if we can get a bit of banter going in the chat, folks. Let us know in the live stream if you're on YouTube or Facebook. Where are you supporting from? Who are you supporting? Let's have a bit of friendly fun. Shout out to all of our supporters and our sponsors and our advertisers. Big shout out to all of the volunteers here this weekend. We couldn't have done it without you. We've made it to the finals. And all we've got to do is see the final two. So here we go, folks. Our first two climbers are out. And we've got Jono and Kate. Open A finals. Jono is replacing Jesse, so we'll see how Jono goes. It's certainly next level when it comes to the difficulty here. Kate making a good start. Let's go, Jono. Kate making nice progress here. Oh, and Jono absolutely nailing the start. Kate moving very confidently right now, and Jono doing a good job of it as well. Got the knee bar in there, go maybe a little bit, oh, he's off. Kate staying low, making it work. And not far from the top here. What a great way to start the competition if she can get a top first boulder problem out. Looking quite confident. Actually, I think she's very nice climbing. Made her way, not rushing it. And there you go. Well, what a way to start her competition. Threw it down right there. We got ourselves a top first one out. Kate. Well done. Now we've got Jono. Yep.
He's back in the dojo.
Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back, my friend.
Dude, it's been good to see him checking out the climbs. I didn't get to hear them talking. Oh, hello, I'm on.
You made it back in. And there's Paige.
Yeah, I'm on, you buggers. 2 minutes, 10.
We had so many people asking where you were on the live stream. They're still like, where's Ian? Bring him back.
Oh, you just deleted those, did you?
Yeah, no.
To do me a favour.
Well, mate, we've seen a great start from Kate. Flashed her first boulder problem out.
Good on her. What a machine.
Looked very solid too. And Jono replacing Jesse, very sadly.
Yeah, well,
he had to catch an early plane because he couldn't shift his flight.
$950 for the next flight, so he said no, thank you.
We should have gave a shout out to somebody to sponsor it, but Jono throwing it down anyway. He said, "I'll make it happen."
Oh well, it's good to see Jono in the final as well, and a Queensland local, so it's nice.
Come on,
Jono Bear.
Oh,
lovely guy.
Absolutely giving it all he's got, giving it plenty of gusto.
Absolutely, and I honestly think that it's quite fitting for Jono to be in it, to be honest, as well, because he's worked his socks off. He's at every competition and absolute weapon. I tell you what, it was interesting seeing them all, how they saw the climbs differently when I was doing the 2-minute countdowns with them. So we're going to get...
Well, it's great to see them, like, I was just saying on the live stream, even though they're competing against each other, they're all sharing and helping. And it's like, hey, do it this way, do it that way.
Yeah, there's no enemies in climbing. That's the thing, we're all in together. And, you give them a tip, they might give you a tip. And come on, Jono. Oh.
It looks pretty beefy under there, like lots of,
It's all that hair, I think. But he's...
like Samson, he's got the strength.
Yep. Yeah. No, he's a beast. And like I say, although he can't win it technically on paper because of his standing position, go out there and give it everything and see what you do. But here's Kate finishing up. And
she looks so solid on that top too.
She flashed all 5 in round 1 to make the top 20 in first position. Had a bumpy ride, I guess we can say.
Yeah.
In the second, but still made the top 6 and came back with a point to prove and just I mean, that was poetry in motion how she sent that last one. So.
She looked locked in on it, I can tell you that. And Jono just flaming out now. 5 seconds. Like we said before, Ian, this is a 4-minute boulder. They've already had 1 minute to view or 2 minutes to view.
Exactly right. 2 minutes to preview, so now they dropped to 4, which is nice, keeps it all turning a little bit quicker. And if you don't get it in 4, you're probably not going to get it in 5, is the old saying, which I'll leave in your hands. But yeah,
we shall see, I suppose. But
so Malo's
that's Kate and Jono.
So now Katie and Malo are going to come out now. This is. Last time you bigged him up on his literal bigging up, how big he is. And
last time I saw him, he was a foot shorter. He's literally sprouted in the last 9 months.
And as you commented on it, he leapt 9 feet to make the climb, which probably was the difference to get him here.
Yeah.
So both these athletes have got a good height advantage, which we'll see how it pans out. You know, being tall isn't always a gift. You know, we all remember Brian Baker, who's gone to England to climb, and he'd try and long for everything here. But there was some which scupper in being taller was a negative. But let's see
well, he started real strong there, but, you know, let's see. Katie also
positive.
making very nice progression here. Getting around actually looks like it's the trick. You've got to get yourself around the corner.
Yeah.
Get some opposition on that.
The positivity there is, well, they're finding it.
It's like a bit of a hug, you know. You got to tree hug those two.
It'd be interesting to see this first one, how it goes, because it's one of those things where you look at it and you go, well, they made that look easy. Well, if you think so, come down tomorrow or any day after, because this climb will be there.
These climbs will be here, and you can have a crack at them, folks.
And I don't think you'll be as gliding up as easily as these athletes are. No. This is the pinnacle of the sport in Queensland. Well, and there you go.
There you go, Katie, not making that transition, which Kate did. Marlo.
He's got past where Jono did. He's managed to establish on this next hold. But this is, you know, like a knee grab, basically, because you've got to grab it really,
very strong.
Slide that knee past it,
Foot swap.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Now you just got to come
around and rock over on that.
Well, the next volume is, it looks positive. Remember, this angle is deceiving.
Because, there you go, straight away. You spoke it into reality, Ian.
Yeah, I know. They both managed to prove me how hard they are, which is good. But they'll fire up and get it in the next 2.5 minutes. Come on.
They will. Welcome, folks. Thanks for joining us. You are right in the mix of it. The Open A finals here. Thanks for joining us on the live stream. Great to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. Keep spreading the word. Keep telling everybody. Get them all to jump on the stream. The more viewers, the better it is for the exposure of climbing and Sport Queensland itself.
Absolutely.
And while we've got a couple of hundred in there, remember that if you're looking at this event and thinking, God, this is amazing, I wish they did one in rope. Well, there's the actual lead titles, Sport Queensland lead titles at Beta Boulevard in a few months, and they've just released the early bird tickets. So jump on the website.
Totally. And if you want to do some training, get down to Cornubia, and you can get yourself nice and fit.
He was saying what everyone's thinking. Get to Cornubia, tallest walls in Queensland. We've also got the youth state titles there in October. So that's the one after is the youth states, and that's at Cornubia.
Cornubia's as well.
We got bags of lead climbs, auto blaze towers. So come down here, have a good session. But more importantly,
great replay there from Wild Earth.
Wherever you live, hit your local gym and have a session. You know, we are big sport climbing fans ourselves. I mean, you've done all kinds of it all over the world, Jace.
I love a good outdoor session, getting into the wilderness, that's for sure.
It's beautiful. And this is, and even if you say to yourself, you know, no, I'm an outdoor man or woman, you know, I like to be out in nature with the wombats and the dingoes. Well, hey, you know, you get fit and strong. You go to your local gym, you support the community, and you train inside.
That's it. Well, Katie is back up to her high point. She hasn't yet made it past this section.
She's in a different position now, though.
Elbows up there, starting to power out, but let's see. Oh, there's some grit for you.
Yeah.
There is some grit.
That heel's not going to hold down.
Oh.
Yeah, she's got to just...
Now, Kate...
You've almost got to get into the Gaston quick on those two if you're going to do it that way.
Well, you know what? Kate stayed left, and I saw her work her way all the way up to that sickle, the top of that moon.
Shorter, though, which might... That's what I'm saying. The height could be a bit of a disadvantage on this one time.
Yeah,
where
well,
we
Marlo...
might see Katie exceed on the next.
So they've both made zone, and I think both zone on the first attempt, but Marlo's saving himself for the next one.
And if you're just tuning in now as well, by the way, to put you up to speed, is we've got Max Thomas in the qualifying first position, and Theo from South Australia, or Taco in the Queensland division. Obviously, Theo can win, but can't take medal spots because she is a South Australian machine.
South Australian machine. Well, if you look here in our qualifiers, we actually already have the 3 podiums or the 3 winners for Queensland. Technically.
Oh, would you look at that.
There you go.
I didn't even think about it. Gosh, you know everything, Jace. That's why they keep you about, is it? Like I say, yeah. And look, here's Carlotta, the Gold Coast Smile Machine. She's a lovely woman, and yeah, like we were saying earlier.
And she was looking, and still looking strong.
Do you know what? She looked focused earlier.
Yep.
Really focused,
Yep.
which is...
You can see the steel in her eyes.
Yeah, the smiles come once she tops, right? But yeah.
That's right.
Let's see how she goes, because she's got to hit to that next day, you go.
And we've got Campbell, like, making...
Yeah, Campbell Harrison, so your Victorian athlete for you Victorian
very
stands.
smoothly here.
Yeah, he was very, very calm after the qualifying. Put a little post on socials.
What do they say? First go, best go. And wow,
Yeah,
one
well,
move away. Oh,
he
enough for
almost
him to chalk up here.
Yeah, he
Hey?
almost apologised on his socials. Said a bit of a tough battle in semis. Fired up for finals, and hey, do what you say. Say what
There
you
you
do.
go. He's got a flash.
So now, here he goes.
Yep.
Really well played.
Well, he laid it down and he's delivering
Big
to his
stage
fans
barrier,
at home.
That's what he is.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we've
Now
got
Carlotta.
Carlotta. This is still her first attempt.
Yeah, I mean, time's not an issue. It's, go on.
Oh.
I say take as long as you want. It's all on the attempts here, so take as long as you want on that attempt.
Well, we've got a few shout-outs at home. Michelle Thomas, go Marlowe. Mark Kirby says, go Katie and Jono. Great to have it, Peter. Peter Marlin. The Climb Outdoors support the... yeah, absolutely. Good shout-out, Peter. Australian Climbing Association Queensland. They do all sorts of great stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, even if you're not an outdoor climber, but if you are, please jump on, sponsor them. Any donations helpful or anything you can do, get involved with them. Like I say, sport climbing Queensland and, in general needs a lot of volunteers and help. But all of it does, even the guy, like you say, Pete Mason and the guys there as well, in the ACAQ, phenomenal work they do year on, thankless work, really, because they graft and ensure that we have places to go and climb and adventure.
Well,
any donation helps. If you've got any spare change or, cut a coffee out here or there, please let them know.
Let them know. Well, the last 3 years, Ian, we've been doing the live streams and the competitions. Every single one now has been record competitors, record attendance. The sport's growing quickly thanks to fantastic, venues like your one here at Carrara. So, folks, if you do want to help the sport grow, and especially the competition climbing, jump on Sports Climbing Queensland's website. There's opportunities to volunteer and help out and help grow the sport. So don't miss out if you think you might want to.
And if you can't volunteer, sign up and compete, because this is the other thing: is your money from your compete. Yeah, you'll have a bag of fun, you'll have a day out, a story to tell, a cool shirt.
Well, it's a great thing. There was Masters, there was Bs, there was Open
There's a
A's.
division for everyone, you're telling me. Is that right, Jez?
There's a division for you and me, socials,
Oh. Yeah, I'll stay behind this desk if that's all right with you, good sir. But,
Carlotta. Not really
Carlotta.
getting that move around the corner there just yet.
It's a tricky one, and that's the thing, is when you see somebody come out, and Kate's done exactly what she did in round one, just flashed it straight
Absolutely
up.
nailed it.
It makes you believe the climb's easy, but then you see with elite climbers, or we've been baby-stracted here.
What's better than climbing? A baby.
Yeah,
there you go.
Bless him. But
let's go, Carlotta. Now,
I'd love to see her get this. So she's had the zone already, so it's just about the top now.
She's barn dooring out of this. She needs to get her foot around there a bit more.
I was going to say, I think with that she's kind of putting herself in one position. That's all she can is for the barn door.
That's not working, but we've got a shout out here from Travis, Katie and Jono, Carlotta.
So now we're going to see
we'll go to our next competitors
Kate
in
and
just
Jono
a moment,
back
folks.
on the wall as well. Yep. Well, I believe they'll be back on now, Kate and Jono. So,
All right, we are back at it, and we have our next crew out, which is Ben and Clea.
yeah, so the way this works as well is they go into a second isolation, just so you know, at home, so they don't sit and face out like they do the other divisions. Once they compete, they're escorted to a separate second isolation where there's no communicado, no communication.
So
now
all
clear.
the competitors will come out and do Boulder 1.
Yep, and then took away, and then Boulder 2.
Or Boulder 2.
Yes.
And, you know, for the live stream, it's a fantastic format because we get to concentrate on just 2 climbers.
So true, so true.
Which is good.
Brilliant for viewing, brilliant for the competition itself. And speaking of, you know, competition and competitors, Clear here, you know...
Getting that frog squat sort of staying low on that one, and I've found the pinch. That's great.
She's been there, done that as well. You know, same thing. Like I said to you before, a veteran at 17 is oxymoron in itself. However, it's true. You know, she's been competing for years on end. You know, almost a cement fixture in every competition, and
Yes.
you know, still so young. But yeah, she's just using the experience, knows the position, read the climb correctly.
She did well
exactly
at Youth
like
Nationals
Kate
last
did.
year as well.
Watch this foot slide though, just lock it in.
Now, I saw Kate stay to the left here and
Yeah.
keep working all the way to the
So
top.
that right foot needs to almost come to the spine, which she's got now.
Yeah,
And
there
then,
she goes. She's
cast
worked
on
it all the
into
way to the
cast
top.
on.
Oh!
I think perhaps, I don't know, I'm going to say get out more, but that'd be interesting. So Ben Abel did fall on his first attempt. This is his second attempt.
He did.
Oh, okay, that's all right. And this shows you just how incredible Campbell Harrison coming out and just
flashing
Yeah,
that. Well,
flashing
Ben,
it.
you know, Ben's taped up there. Looks like he might have a bit of an injury or a scrape or something, folks.
nothing would ever stop him though.
No.
He's a determined athlete.
Well, I can tell you from a few years of bouldering and climbing indoors, you do lose a bit of skin from time to time. Certainly
Yeah.
when you're on the wall and you're under the...
Shorts are always a brave choice on a session. That's for sure.
Well-
So one positive I can find from England, I guess, is that you can wear hoodies and trousers
Every
and not
time.
svelte. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just if you see in your top corner here, guys, remember Happy Bean has got their website, and if you type in free chalk on coupon code, it will be all your orders will be.
Ben seems a little bit powered out there, and he's looking down at his knee.
He's
sort of-
looking at the knee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe he's injured himself or something like
I
that.
remember in Boulder Mania the other year when there was a crack and said, "Oh, do you want to be provided tape or gloves?" He goes, "There's $2,000 on the line." He goes, "My body can take a bit of scraping," and I thought that was a great attitude, but also a little plug for Boulder Mania 9-10 September. However, I thought that was phenomenal of him, and I will say that he just got on, he tore his hands up, he won the competition, won the money, and was justified. So I don't think it'll stop him competing this injury.
Well, he's still got time for a top. You can, 30 seconds to 40 seconds.
He might sit this one out though because of the move, but
Maybe he has that heel hook.
remember he's got other competitions as well on the forefront, and he isn't a Queensland local, so there's a slightly different mindset, I guess, for him.
Yeah. Well, Clear here. She's been up to
Yeah, let's
almost
back
the
in her.
second
Come on.
last hold. She knows the moves here.
Maybe get higher, yeah.
She's
Come
got
on.
time.
Yes. Ooh,
Making the
maybe too high. Yeah.
Seeing if...
Can you just open handle grab that
Yeah,
right
there
one?
you go. There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well done. And the crowd goes wild. Well done.
Yeah, popular
Yeah,
young lady.
She's pretty happy with that. Breathes a sigh of relief there. She's like, okay, got the first one under the belt, got the nerves out of the way,
Huge
and the
for her.
competition can get on. Looks
Huge.
like Ben's sat that one out, and fair call.
It does
if
look
that's an
a
injury,
little...
yeah, it can be a bit, certainly. There should be.
So now we've got young Atako coming out. So Atako's currently having a documentary filmed about her
Yes.
as well this weekend. That's the crew in the back you can see. You got Sam Bowman here as well.
We do have a few shout-outs just quickly. Travis, I think we had Travis there before. Katie and Jono. We've got from King, Eddie's son, Go Ben, and Ethan. LA Ben and LA Clear. Well, there you
Well, there you go, yeah, and exactly right. So Atako's coming out, and again, I think we'll see her do, well, I was just about to say, I think we'll see her do it a different way, and then the heel goes above her ear. Sammy Bowman, a master of the arch and the incline, so let's see.
go. Looking strong.
Both of them moving
Looking
through
strong
to the
and
zone
solid.
comfortably. Now, Atako looks like she's going to go a very different way. She's now...
Well,
Oh, no,
everyone
she's
else
coming
has
back.
done it with quite a big span out to the other.
But yeah, there you go. So she's gotten almost, pistol squat. Stay in, don't band or
Yeah,
look.
it's that band or that.
So, but she can she control it? Yeah, see hip strength. There's that core strength to bring her back
Yeah.
in. Unheard
Oh,
of. What I've just seen. No, she's in
Oh,
a
here we
real
go.
horrible position there.
Okay.
No, surely
Wow.
not. Surely not.
Wow.
Underhang. Oh my God! If she'd have done it, I'd have just thrown the microphone. I'd have bought you a new one another day. On tick. But that was incredible. And Sam Bowman slipped off too. Interesting.
Well, there you go. It's
Plenty
not
of time.
over till it's over here, folks, and plenty of energy and competition to go. Don't muck around. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss anything here with the action this afternoon. And Atako here. Volunteer. Atako just making her way round, doing... Now this move here was a little bit...
Come on, Atako.
Now she's trying that one again.
Oh, she just nearly bumped up for it. Amazing. Nice work, Atako.
Now this is potentially one of those moves where she has to work out a different beater because it was that stretch. It was that stretch to the grey volume.
Wingspan and reach.
Wingspan reach. And we've got Sam here right now. He's got the. There we go. All right. He's got time. Still got time for a few. Yeah, nice. Great shots. Good shots from the team. Leave it there. That's good. We can see the action on both.
It's exactly where I want to be. So now I think Atako's going to try that jump for that other handle again. So she's going to probably try and get... We'll see. Get her right foot up as high as she can. That pistol squat move worked for her. Will she get that back foot up again? I don't think you can do it from there, Atako. Take your time. Yeah. So I think she needs to get the back foot back on that other one. No, surely not yet. Oh, the undercling again.
See if she can get herself around.
That's too much. You're too pinned in there.
Oh.
Yeah. So she has to get that right foot back.
Sam here just back to his high point. Oh, he's not doing the foot swap. A little bit of frustration there. He's got time. He's got 30 seconds. And he's going to give it. No, he's calling it. He's going to save himself a little bit of that energy for maybe the next one.
Yeah, maybe just assumed he can't get it. He's already got the zone. Why burn energy? It's a tactical procedure, perhaps. But I think Atako believes she can get it, and I mean, who would argue with her? Again, it is one of those things that just makes this height a bit issue. But with 15 seconds left, I think...
Oh, she's going to try it a bit lower this time, maybe.
I think she's got to call it, and I think she knows too. 10 seconds isn't enough if the judge...
Well, there you go.
5 seconds? Yep. No, good effort.
Well, there you go. Atako is out. Now, we're going to get our next two competitors out, Max and Theodora. Theodora can't win the podium, but she can win the competition.
Yeah, so Theo can take the podium one, but she can't take the prizes and she can't take the gold medal. Yep. So she's doing this purely for pride, which is insane and commendable.
Absolutely. Great to have some of the interstate competitors here, so well done, thank you. Bit of a shout out here for Carly. Go Carly from Sergio. And good to see all of you still on the live stream. Fantastic to have a little bit of banter, a little bit of live chat back and forth. If you're sitting there at home and you think, I want to give a shout out, well, feel free, get in on the chat. Make sure you let everyone know who you're supporting and backing here. You're watching our two finalists, our top finishing finalists, Max Thomas and Theodora Kasimudu. Let's see, Max wanting to throw down and make sure he gets off to a good start. Looking quite solid at the moment. Theodora maybe misreading that move, but we'll see here. Max just not reading that one, but at least he's got the...
I've returned again. The prodigal
welcome back, my friend.
Thank you so much. So basically, we've got Theo here who's going to take this one on, and we're going to see Max. So the two current leaders both had a minute, and both had one attempt.
Both had one attempt. Both made the zone on the first attempt. And we shall see if they can make themselves a top here. Go Theodora. Now, it's a bit, this move's a bit A bit more about being steady. Looking like she's lining up for another leap at this, but maybe out there, she's seen it now. That's great. And good work with the toe hook around there. Stay low and move around there. She's got the frog squat move. Maybe going for that pinch up a bit higher. Max is getting back to the zone. Oh, Theodora making that move. Now it's not over. It's not over by a long shot, folks. This one here, making it all the way to the top there, and yeah, it's certainly something that needs to be delicate at the finish here because, well done. Great top, great top. And Theodora making the top. All right, so we've got 3 tops on the first one from the females, Katie, Claire, and Theodora. And on the men's or the males, only 1 top so far from Campbell Harrison, our Victorian. Well done, Campbell. And we shall see if Max, still got 1 minute to go, see if he can bring home a top in the final minute of his first go on Open A Male 1. Great to have you on with us, folks. A few shout outs here from Mark Kirby or Meg. Let's go, Maxie. Great shout out, Meg. Mark, shout out to the Boulder Move. All right. The Boulder Move cheer squad. All right, the Boulder Move cheer squad. I got it. I should have kept reading. Oscar, big shout out to Theo and Jared Kelly. Big shout out to Max. Go, Maxie. Now, this is where he made it to before. Let's see if he can power into this move. It's a big move. Yes. He just needs to get... Oh! Yeah, it's about that foot swap at that point. But Max probably going to give it... No, he's calling it. He's got himself a zone, so that'll help. That will certainly help. And now, all our competitors have done boulder problem number 1. That's the switch over. We will now cycle back, folks. We'll now cycle back to Jono and Kate. Kate Mendel, Jono Gillies, who's filling in. We'll cycle back to boulder problem number 2. But in the meantime, we might have a quick listen from one of our sponsors while we're waiting. All right, here we are, folks, back at it. Now we've got our 2 competitors out for boulder problem number 2. Kate and Jono. Kate on the slab. Moving left around the slab, getting up and around on those white volumes. They're not too bad, but it's like a lot of hippie, balancy stuff. And Kate doing well. You can see her grabbing the bolt hole there. Now, if that bolt hole is not covered, it's on. Oh, fantastic! You can't put your fingers in the holes in the wall, folks, but you can use the screw holes on the hole. Anyway, bit confusing. Maybe really just something technical, but for those of you at home who want to know how it all works, folks, there you go. It is a World Cup boulder format. And, oh, nice. And Kate, absolutely. Oh, bit of a breather, and laying it down. Jono giving it some stick over here as well. Kate still on. Now, looks like this one is quite a long boulder problem. Oh, and the top from Kate. And, well, folks, Kate is throwing it down. The competition is on, and she's not mucking around. And Jono stepping in, Jono Gillies stepping in for Jessie. Unfortunately, Jessie, one of our finalists, had to leave early. And he will, he's a bit disappointed, but had to go. Jono is stepping in to fill the gap. He can't be on the podium, though. But he will absolutely put on his best effort for the competition here this afternoon. As you can see, going. Oh. Ian
Hey,
is
Jess,
back.
sorry about that, mate.
All good, mate.
What did I miss? Tune me in.
Well, listen, Kate absolutely crushed it. Flashed.
Again?
Yep.
Wow.
A long boulder problem, that one. It took her about a minute and a half.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So you don't get a lot of attempts then, really, yeah?
No, yeah, I think that one is, it was a long, slow boulder problem, one of those slabs that take a fair bit of time and you don't want to be rushing. And Jono here trying something a bit different this time. And fantastic, great to see.
Come on,
really,
Jono.
really throwing it down. You can see the crowd there, everyone's loving it.
Yeah, great atmosphere in here, great support.
Totally. All the judges absolutely focusing.
Well, I just saw when they finished the last one, they all ran and brushed it. I said that everyone's competed on it, they've done it. They said for tomorrow, for the customers.
Absolutely.
I said, I like that energy, bring that same energy. So you're going to have a fresh brush set of climbs. 12 o'clock sharp, I want to see you here.
Tomorrow. All right.
Hey, well done, Jono.
Well done, Jono. All right, we'll be back in a second, folks. Well, let's see some highlights.
Oh, yeah. Go there. It's great to see.
All right, so we've had our first two, our last two, first two, last two. Keeps getting confusing.
Let's agree. We've had number 6 going into qualifying.
All right, we got Marlo and Katie out now.
Yes. So
yeah.
this is where I'll be interested to see. So I did see a couple of them checking the holds out differently before. The start hold on the right, if you were looking if they could just just put their hand over it, or if they actually, how many fingers they could get in. Looks like Katie's going with 2 finger start in that one.
Yeah, well, it's
because someone looking to put their thumb in that hold and 2 fingers on the right. But it looks like these are unique holds on the left that Katie's climbing, which are only in core at the moment. These interesting Arctic slab slices and very difficult, low positivity. You've climbed on them, Jace, again.
Yeah,
perfect slab holds.
Yeah, they are, and there's nothing really positive about them. You've got to move slow and not too fast. Well,
low projection, which is good though, so it's good to stay close to the wall on them.
Yep. The route setters chose the perfect hold for the slab, that is for sure.
Yeah, well, if you want to make it hard, yes, not for me again, but yeah. So let's see Marlo go. So again, he's climbed really well all weekend, to be fair to the lad. Let's see if we can get this top. He didn't top the first one, but he did get the zone quite quickly.
Yeah, I think all the males got the zone in their first
Campbell
attempt.
Topped it.
Yep, and only a top from Campbell. So,
okay, cool.
Well, Kate here, and this one here we saw. This is Katie, and we saw Kate take quite a long time to sort of
well, again,
get over here.
And again, this is where her trying to stay low on it, but being that little bit taller can be a bit difficult. The last one, height, was obviously, I think, not an advantage. Well, I'd say a bit of an advantage. We saw Taco really come unstuck because of a height issue.
She couldn't do that reach, which is.
Yeah, exactly. But saying that, this one might suit Taco a little better. Although I'm looking at that next move after.
Yeah, it's a long move. It's a bit of a press
to the zone, but I think she could rock over.
Well, she's got great footwork and hip flexibility.
Incredible hip flexibility and core strength.
Well, you can see what Marlo is standing on there. That white piece, folks. That's just slippery. There's no texture there.
It's a dinner plate.
Yeah. Like it's ice skating. So
and simple volumes are owned by Freestyle. They're very, very famous for that, that design where they have their branding on that white stripe, and it's always no texture. So all those white lines you see has zero texture. That's
very
varnish.
popular, and yeah, they got some great some great holds and great volumes right there.
It is nice to see such a huge variety in holds in climbing at the moment as well, because, you know, gone are the days you turn up to a gym and it's 15 little handholds, all the same pockets or little wooden grabs, and now, you know, you've got fiberglass and these polyurethanes and these timbers and everything, you know, all the different volumes and holds that just make it such a modern twist to keep the sport so exciting.
Totally, and you know, now you don't even need a T-nut for 90% of the holds. You just screw them straight to the wall wherever you like. And,
well, Flow Bouldering on the Sunshine Coast is T-nut free, Jim.
T-nut free, yeah.
And I guess that's why the name Flow is quite a suitable name for it, because, yeah, they set the climbs wherever they feel it needs to be. And, you know, that's a unique spin. ICP up in Brisbane have done half their gym that way as well.
Yeah,
so,
half.
So they are moving away from the T-nut, some gyms. We've got some monster holds, so we do have T-nuts because we've got some big holds in here.
All right,
Marlo's found that no-text to stick. I think he's got sellotape on his shoes.
Now he's made the zone.
Good, well played, Marlo.
That's great. Marlo.
And how old's Marlo? Is he still?
I think he's sub 20.
Yeah.
If anyone knows at home, let us know. Marlo.
Come on.
The three-finger drag.
As you can hear from home, that's impressive.
Well.
Yeah, check your hand.
And he's shaking out right now.
Marlo, yeah. That's a big one. Did Campbell get this one? Oh, he hasn't tried it yet.
No, Campbell hasn't come out just yet. He's out next.
Okay, so because he's the only one with the top so far.
Well, that's right. Both Carlotta didn't get the zone on that one, I don't think. No, she didn't get the zone. So, not Carlotta, Katie.
No,
Carlotta is out next.
Carlotta did get a zone in the first one.
Yes.
Not in the second.
We've got the team here now. We'll be back in just a second, folks. While the team are giving it a good brush, we might hear from our sponsor or some highlights. All right, we're back at it, and great to see so many of you on right now, and some awesome shout-outs here. We've got Joshua, Manel, have my kids, what a difference. And here we go. Peter, thanks Ian, great shout out mate. You got you got to mention Ian.
Thanks Peter, well he deserves every shout he gets.
We got Jono and Katie, the Boulder Move cheer squad coming through to you. Shout out to all the climbers from Tasman and the production crew here. Tez, fantastic to have you here Tez, thanks mate. See you on Monday. And Douglas, happy birthday Tez. Tez's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday! Yeah, we've got a birthday tomorrow as well. One of the veteran athletes in the Masters yesterday. Her birthday is tomorrow, 62. Long-term climber and urban climber. So happy birthday to her. She's tuned in as well.
There you go. Douglas has given you a shout out too, Ian. You've got some fans, mate, which is awesome. And Meg,
what about Jace? Can we get some shout outs to Jace? You know he runs this thing. Yeah, you know I'm on behalf of the gym.
I'm behind the scenes. And there you go, Tim. Go Carly. Go Carly. But here we go.
Come on, Carly.
We do have Carlotta.
Carlotta. She is phenomenal. Come on. I'd love to see. She turned it on in the semis like nothing else, and we just wanted to see her just turn that. And this is the thing. It's the same thing with every round you come back in. You just got to turn it on again and get that first top.
Got to be done.
Turn it on again.
Well, we've got Campbell here.
Yeah, so Campbell made very light work of the first one. It was almost, I think his tongue came out when he topped it. Nonchalant,
very
powerful.
different start as well. I mean, you know, we saw.
Yeah, this is a polar opposite to the other one. Being that arch overhung and, you know, power in abundance. This is very different. And here we go. Come on, Carlotta.
Small holds just off vertical.
And this is again precision. You got to just trust that foot, just hold it in, squeeze those abs, and just pray.
Yeah, ankle flexibility. You can see her pushing down, like you know, the further down you get your heel, and it's just moving over on that triangle.
Yeah, little by little.
Little by little. Like we said, it's easy to call from the cheap seats.
Yes, yeah. and again, I'll you know, I could try this tomorrow, but I need to be sponsored because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to divide both my shins into 2 extra shins.
Great to see. Yep. There we go.
So we've just seen Jack Fox saying, "Come on, Max." A W about to occur. Is he in the future, perhaps? Well, we'll see.
Could be, could be. Oh, and here we go. Campbell.
So Carlotta with a new style, staying low on it, which is good. Always
unlocking.
easier when you want to slope a style hold.
In that right, I think this is where he'll probably try to sort of match on that one now. Yes.
There's a little purple jib on the middle of the two.
Well, that's what he was hanging off.
Oh, he was hanging off it. Yeah. But he's got to get his foot on that one now when he gets past it.
Well,
and that's what I think you got to jump from.
Yeah, I think he realised that he's got to hit that highest purple jib with his left, not his right.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. Well,
he's unlocked the sequence at the bottom.
Yeah.
He's got 45 seconds to go.
I'm going to say maybe needs a little bit more for that, but let's see.
Sometimes see what happens.
Fire and turn up.
Yeah.
Okay, Carlotta. So we're going to need to see Carlotta here. She went low, which is good for the hand, but then it kind of pins you and traps you for the next move. This is better.
She's getting her hips around, and that's what she needed. Here we go.
All right, rock in and hold. Yes.
Oh, how was that?
Well, I was too busy celebrating
Campbell.
the second next to him. Well done, Campbell.
He just crushed those holds. High heel hook, and
I just don't think he cared. Yeah, he was just, I'm getting it. Now, Carlotta's got 10 seconds. She's got the zone, which is important.
I think that will be important, a zone on that one. She's a quick, cheeky look at the clock. And
she just wanted to, you know what's annoying? She knows she can do it now. Yeah, well done, Carlotta.
Yep.
Carly, she's known, I believe, yeah. Look at the big smile.
Well, for the females, not a lot of tops just yet.
Well, Kate 2 for 2, and then no one else, right? So
we've got
Cleo
and Theodora.
Oh, Cleo got it. Cleo got it. Yeah.
Yep.
And Theo's out of state, but yeah, she's still got it.
So Carlotta got a zone, but no top on that one. No zone on the first one.
Yeah, so here's the next two are out, and they're looking, so it's Cleo and Ben Abel. So Ben is going to continue, which is good to see. The knee tape's off, so maybe he's forgotten about it. And
well,
here we go.
Well, this one looks a bit more straightforward when it comes to just grabbing small holds and pulling down hard. This might be something. Yeah, it looks like this is his specialty right there.
There's a lot of power in this, even though it's such a delicate climb. There's a heap of power. And look, Clea's gonna
finger strength. I think
Clea's gonna be in an interesting position if she come here because she's put her foot on the spine. So yeah, the rock over will be easier.
But look at that!
This hold will be
yes, absolutely read that like a book. Yeah. Oh, it hasn't finished it yet.
No, hey, no knee pain now, is there? There's no knee pain now, Jace. Hey?
Do not celebrate yet.
What's the knee pain? He goes, nah, forget it. Now we'll remember he's in pain.
Yeah.
So Cleo as well made that zone on the flash. Now she knows with Kate coming out the gate. Well, they haven't spoken.
You can see her thumb in that hold there, but no, there you go. And
oh wow, come on,
nice.
Cleo. Little chalk up.
Well, she knew this one was going to be a bit longer, so she took a chalk bag.
Yeah, I love to see a chalk bag on in the Boulder Cup.
Yep. And maybe some lunch.
Yeah. So now
it's not over either. This finish is not as straightforward as you want it to be.
She's got incredible fans.
Yes. Oh, is she going to be given that from the judge?
Yeah, she looked down.
Yeah.
She looked down. She's good.
All right.
Incredible from Cleo there.
Bush. Great to see. All right. In between our competitors, folks, we might hear from some of our sponsors. We're back at it. And Atako.
Yeah, she's on the wall. Here we go.
Let's see.
So Atako was the one who looked at this whole little different. So we'll see how she figures out because, she knew she's going to need every inch of her length really here.
And,
look at that span. It's a full arm span, bless her.
And maybe, being a little shorter on this one, she gets to stay a bit lower potentially. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Is that can actually help her on this one in the rock over. Her left foot needs to come over a little more. She's going to do the spine rock transfer. But we will see. Because Atako's never done anything I've ever said.
Okay, look at that.
There you go. Oh, then I'll just. Oh my gosh. the sit, the famous sit, and then the Zenith rubber's been pushed to its limit.
Yeah,
Clockwork.
wow, there you go.
Little,
Look at that.
Little hour to tip over, and then it's going to be a big, big rock over here. Or is she going to do some insane toe hookery?
I think it's just to fall into it.
Yeah, but you never know with a taco. Never know. Taco. And we've got Sam Bowman getting his holds brushed thoroughly just off camera if you are wondering what's going on. But yes, predominantly this is a taco taking the time. This is very much anything technique heavy like this and precise placement, very much a taco's wheelhouse.
And she's still, you know, this is her first go, the flash go.
Yeah, and she needs the flash, to be honest.
And,
for a chance of winning, like, not to disrespect, and she can do no further than this in the whole comp, and she'd be everyone's hero still. Incredible heart.
And she's got a bit of rest here, which is good.
I mean, I'm never resting like that, but yeah. But this is what Kate did apparently, is what you're saying, isn't it? She took 1 minute 30 to top it.
Well, that's it.
So why not take your time if you got, you know, if you make it count?
Well, we've got Sam here, and
look at that toe rock over. Did you see that? She planted the right foot, twisted the left toe, and then exploded off it. Actually insane how inch perfect the technique is. And Sam Bowman is Sam Bowman.
Well,
Yeah.
dueling tops.
Simultaneous.
Yes, simultaneous tops.
Yeah.
Woo! Well done. And Atako needed that.
Yeah, that's that. And so did Sam, to be fair. Both of them have just answered back and said, hey, we're still here and we're competing, you know?
We're making it happen.
And, yeah, let's see how this pans out, because now Campbell's the only one with both tops. Ben Abel, though, with the flash on the second one is a big boost. Sam Bowman, was that first or second shot? I didn't see.
Yeah, I think it was his third, because he had a couple of shots before.
Sorry, yeah, I just saw him brushing for a long time.
But that's all right. So, Kate.
And then we're going to see Theo and Max come out next.
Yeah.
And, oh, we've seen them here. Here they are. So I don't know much about Theo, so I apologise to our fans. You can maybe update us in the comments and chats, but she's a phenomenal young climber, and
we've got Max.
On the
yeah, no, we've got Max here now, have we?
And it's Max, yeah.
And
so
Theodora.
He was your clubhouse leader before this went on. I think he got the zone on the first one, but he didn't top it. So let's see how they go.
Well, he'll need to get himself a top here, I think. Certainly from the Queenslanders.
Yes.
He's got to now.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Theo's going a completely different way.
The judge brought him down because he needs to start with two.
Show control, yeah.
Well, on the bottom here, he didn't start with two appendages or two on that over there, so he'll need to just tap that, and now we can go. Yep.
And if you're wondering why his left hand isn't touching the hold with the yellow tape, because it's a volume, it's anything attached to the volume. So volume on volume, because they're touching and connected, he is able to start with a hand on that. Come on, Max, take your time, settle it out.
He did have, I think, well, one beta that worked anyway. Just needed to get his feet, still work them a little bit higher, and away you go.
Fitter.
All right, Carlotta, or Theodora, sorry. Theodora making away here on female number 2 on the slab. And she can use that, bolt hole in there. Just got to get your hips around. And, and Max now looking for a little bit more of a dynamic move on that one. Looks like it might work if he gets the right height. Just having a little break. Bit of water, making sure he gets the right sequence on the boulder problem. Taking a bit of a breath. He wants to obviously get a top here. Sorry, Darren. We do have a competitor list on Facebook. So, folks, if you want to see the live scoring, you can go to the Facebook page and you will see the live scoring updated as we go. Right now, this is Max Thomas, and we have Theodora. Oh, no. Theodora's off. Max trying to do the double here, the double clutch. Got to get a bit more height out of that. We'll see if he can make that one work. All right, we've got Theodora up there. That's her. She's made it to this point before. And got the high foot. There's a bit of a shoulder press all the way up to that orange little jib up there on the white. Boom, got it. Making now. She's only got 18 seconds, so she'll have to motor along. And
15 seconds, well, 10.
Come on, Theodora.
Come on, Theo. So she's going to jump for it, I think. Oh, no, that's going to cost her.
Still,
no,
come on.
Wait, is there a chance? No, you can't show control.
Oh!
I don't think they can give her that. Look, this is a kindness debate now. She's look at the smile. She's, how do you say no to that? You know, bless her.
That was such a close call.
I had to pop out and pay the tab we had on the Turkish food truck. Amazing. He said to me,
we've got the head judge over here now. And
this is going to be a battle.
We shall see on the buzzer. Oh, and they've given it to her. Huh? There we go. Oh, well, there you go, folks. The judges decided and awarded the top. That is great. It's all to go here, folks, in our finals, the 2023 Queensland Open Boulder Finals. Hiracourt climbing.
So
down to Carrara.
Move on to the third problems.
Now,
this will be interesting to see.
This is when you've got to put a few zones or tops in the kitty, and if not, this is where you got to motor.
So did they give her the top then? Did they?
They gave her the top. The official judge came over, the head judge came over. They discussed it and had a bit of a look here. So finals right now. We've got 2 tops from Kate.
And Adam Clare's giving us a little update on Theo's in terms of her.
Oh, great. Good shout out, Adam. Note for the commentators, Theo represented Australia at the World Youth Titles last year. Well done. Yes, fantastic. And she stayed in Australia to continue competing here when her parents moved back to Greece. Thanks, Adam.
Well, that's incredible. And a couple of requests from the chap sat next to us, so I'll hand them out to him.
No, we got some of the tabs up, which is good.
Yeah, nice. But yeah, absolutely, Adam. So that's great to know. So her parents moved back to Greece, and my family's coming on an extended holiday in Portugal, so I know what it's like, and good to see her stay out here, represent Australia, and clearly represented bloody well, because she is climbing her heart out, and very popular, actually. She was very popular yesterday as well.
Fantastic.
She had a lot of friends, so
well,
nice to see.
Wayne gave a shout out on Facebook. He said, was it a top or not a top? Wayne,
you decide, mate.
It was officially a top. The judges got together. And
it was a top effort, that's for sure.
It was a top and a top effort all round. All right, we've got our next set of climbers out. We're moving on to boulder number 3.
So we're seeing, again, these two started off in, well, technically Jono started off in 7th, but with the withdrawal of Jessie Raffini, Jono's come in as an ambassador to fill in that 6th spot, and no better person for it, an absolute mad dog climber, representing Bold Move. And Kate, again, was number 1 after day 1, had number 6 after the semi-finals, scraped in, and then boom, fired back with top.
2 tops and 2 flashes.
So, yeah.
And let's see how she's going here.
Will she make it a trifecta?
Yeah. Well, this one's a little bit more powerful for the females. And, well, it's a...
This is Jono's wall as well. This is his famous wall.
Well, you've got...
So
what have you got?
I don't know where to start. What we've got, to be honest. Yeah, just a lot of heap of spikes.
It's a volume fest. But Kate making Wow, straight up to the zone, flash the zone.
Come on,
Might
Kate.
get a little knee bar in here. Climbing like an absolute beast, a champion. Wow, only a move or two away from the top. And, you know, hard move here by the look of it. Just making sure she sets herself properly. Nice.
Come on, Kate.
Yes, one move for the top. Wow, okay. There you go, Kate. Well done. Third flash there from Kate.
I think that she is absolutely just...
And she just
on
walked up
one.
that. It was...
She's making me believe that she's climbing different climbs.
Well, and, you know, if you're sitting there at home going, oh, that looked easy, I guarantee it's not. And like Ian said, if you want to find out, come down tomorrow and have a go.
I honestly
These
want
climbs
to
are
put
going to
my
be left
shoes
up.
on, but like, because this wall's 20-odd degrees, that is a deceivingly steep angle.
Yes.
Come on, Jono.
Here we go.
I'd love to see Jono hit a couple of back-to-back tops here because he's set for Boulder Mania 1 and, you know, he's always popped in, always had great speeds. He does every comp. He's a brilliant advocate for climbing. Heck of a route set, and I just want to see him do well. And, you know, this is it. Come on.
An undercling fest.
It is literally compression and
undercling and
city.
all on. Oh, what a great heel hook right there.
That's not the top, is it? No, that's just a hold. Yeah,
No.
the top's out right.
Oh,
come on, Jono.
Absolutely throwing it all at the climb right now at the boulder.
Well, Lucy said it, go Kate, and she heard you and she did it. She is absolutely flying. So free for free, catch me now. You know? Yeah.
Well, I don't think anyone can catch her, Ian,
If she
from
gets
what I
the
can
fourth,
see.
yeah, she just needs to flash the fourth. And
well, actually, Clear is hot on her tail. However,
Clear took 2 shots on the first.
yes.
Yeah, so Kate flashes this one, she's unbeatable.
Unbeatable. So, yeah, it's because she'd have to fall off a few times on the fourth one. Well,
I'll challenge anyone to find a more worthy competitor for the title, though. You know, if someone who comes out in first after day 1 as well, finishes 6th, makes it through, and then comes back and flashes all 4. I mean, it's a storybook finish, so good luck to her. Let's see if she can do it.
Well, at the moment, the only one within reach on this third is Clear. So let's wait.
Where's Theo as well? Or did she not get all 3 now as well? Theodora, is she... Oh, they just not updated her score. It's still in debate. But Atako... Wait, where's Atako score?
Taco's got 1 top so far. She hasn't climbed on the third. She didn't get the top on the first.
Oh, she didn't top the first,
no.
So it's not going to be up to Taco. You're right, it's completely clear.
Jono right there. Well, while we wait 21 seconds, folks, we might hear from one of our sponsors. All right, we're back at it. Our next 2 competitors are ready to go. We've got Marlo and we've got Katie. They're on men's and females, or male and female number 3, folks. We just saw an absolute schooling by Kate Mendel on boulder number 3, female number 3. And let's see what Marlo's got on this upside down underclings volume fest for the males. He's just well, there you go. You can see, you know, Kate absolutely walked up that a moment ago, and Katie, you know, you can see how difficult it was. You know, Katie finding it a little bit more challenging. Marlo, this is his first go. This is his flashed attempt. All compression. Let's see how he does this. Oh, wow.
Fine margins. Oh. Okay, come on, Katie. Let's go. See, this is crazy. I mean, Kate is, I know, like I said to you on day 1, I know she's a phenomenal climber, but when you only see them once every, you know, a competition.
Every now and then.
Yeah, you sort of don't realize their progression, and it's just not night and day because she was always a machine, but like for someone, so much potential, and yeah, just really living it.
Well, she's certainly having a good day out at the
Well, she's going to be
Open Championships.
potentially a state champion, yeah, or podium at least. One more climb to go. And look, Katie here as well is they're all in the hunt, especially with having one South Australian athlete. You know, there's 5 spots. So really you only need to get ahead of, you know, the other 2 plus the South Australian one to get the podium. So there's everything to play for with 2 climbs left.
Yeah, and it certainly can turn pretty quickly. Oh, and here we go. Oh, whew. Come on, Marlo. All right. Shout out from Lucy for Kate.
Come on,
Shout
Katie.
out from Michelle to Marlo. These brushes are so professional. Straight in there, absolutely
best brushes
fantastic.
in the business, mate. 2 minutes left here. Gold Coast brushes, phenomenal.
They should get a gig for the Olympics, I reckon. We'll put them up for it.
I'll join. I'll sign that petition, my friend.
Well, it's a big run into the Olympics. You know, I think Ian, you and I, we're chucking our hat in the ring for being the commentators at Olympics in Brisbane.
Yeah.
So if anyone, folks at home, if you want to put it in a good word for us, we're putting.
Well, we'll do hours in the gym. We'll do reps. Me
That's
and
right.
Jessel will be humming. Honestly, we'll be like a finely tuned automobile. Yeah, but we will do the research. We will put the hours in. We will be the duo. But again, we need 10,000 votes. So let's start here. We don't know what we need, but we'll find out.
We'll find out. Give us a few likes anyway, folks, if you're sitting at home.
Yeah, and in the meantime, keep sharing the stream to people, please. And we need a few epic sends, so let's will these 2 on. So Marlo and Katie, let's go. He's got me in the corner. I can see myself. we're better on the mic. Oh, Jason's
right.
a handsome devil. You know, so...
All right, we've got 1 minute to go. Marlo and Katie.
I haven't got the eyesight. That's why you always see me leaning in, by the way. I'm not as well seen as I once was.
Well, it's certainly my land. Now I need to, from time to time, put my glasses on. But Marlo here, this is high point. And
He's in a better position. I mean, the thing is, those volumes, it's just...
It's all compression,
yeah,
all
it's just
opposition.
incredible. Oh,
and
come on,
Katie, maybe just running out a bit of a steam here, a bit of a look of exacerbation or whatever it might be. So, you know, come on, Marlo. Marlo just powering out right now, just on the finish there. I think he's going to call that one quits. But Katie going to take it down. She could do with a zone. I don't think she made the zone, but let's see. All right, folks.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it. That's it for Katie and Marlo. No progression, no top for either of those 2.
And we've got Carlotta and Harrison, Campbell Harrison coming back on. We've got an ad.
All right. Yeah. All right, let's do this. All right, here we go, folks. We've got Carlotta and Campbell on number 3, men and women's number 3. This is their flash attempts or first attempts. Big shout out to some of our sponsors, Wild Earth. And, Campbell just wrestling with this one so far. Got that heel hook in there, just really locked it in. Under clings. He's like, oh, I need to brush this spot. Carlotta just trying to make it through. Hang on. The judge is trying to get Carlotta's attention. Yep. She didn't make the start.
That's okay, Carlotta. Brush it off. Not like Nathan's there, but brush it off. Go again. Let's focus up. Come on, Carlotta. Let's 2 for 2. Let's bang, bang, finish, finish.
She made the zone that time, but she could
Doesn't
do with a
count.
zone and a top. Both of them could.
Yeah, and Campbell's had 1 attempt as well, I believe. Did he have a go before?
He did have 1 attempt. I think he really gave it all. Best go, first go. First go, best go.
Come on, Carlotta. Good position. Heel back in.
Yep.
You got to get that right hand
nice
across.
high.
The problem is when you give so much on that first attempt, It really leaves you in a tricky spot to then.
And often when you do your first attempt, you can't remember what you did because you were in the zone.
The adrenaline, yeah. You just like, oh, I'm there. And then I'm like,
what did I actually do? A bit of a shout out from Sergio. Vamonos, Carlotta. Anyway, hopefully I didn't butcher that, but
I thought you did it.
Yep.
Great goal.
all right, Carlotta here now. All right. Let's see how we go. It looks like she might have just
take a second.
petered out a little bit.
She's got 1 minute 40. Take 15, 20 seconds.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Let's see if Campbell goes in. So if he gets this top, he puts him in a very, very strong position.
Now, he's got to sort of... Well, we haven't seen anyone too far up yet, but this...
this is what Marla was popping off.
Yeah, and that's what we're looking at. Oh!
Yeah,
you can see the gritted teeth right there. And the top, folks. Yeah, he was pretty happy with that, Campbell.
He's a very mild-mannered, lovely chap, but when he's on the wall, he's quite intimidating. He looks fierce then.
Yeah.
Now we need Carlotta to be fierce. Carla, come on.
You can see, we might get a replay on that. You can see the grimace on his face, the grit and determination once he got that top hold.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Come on, Carlotta. I'd love her to get this now. Come on.
Yeah, watch this. You can see.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, here's the celebration. He knows it's safe.
Yeah.
Come on.
Back to Carlotta.
He might be flying home first class. Come on. 36.
He was flying up that anyway.
See, this is the thing. These fighter holds, like you say, is they're soft texture. They're beautiful texture, but they're soft. Yes,
nice.
Carlotta.
Just needed that rest. Now she's got to reach it with her hand. The zone doesn't count as a foothold.
It's a bit long for a knee bar.
She's going to get a knee bar. Trying to anyway.
No, I think it's a bit long for a knee bar. I think you need to rotate. Well,
come on, Carlotta.
Prove me wrong.
Oh. I don't think she would have done enough to get that awarded as a zone.
I love to throw the hands up. Oh,
yeah.
well, you know, I say, well, yeah, you're right. You gave it everything.
Yeah.
So no shame in that, my friend.
Every bit. And well done.
All right, so we're going to see Clea and Ben return.
Now, Clea hot on the tail. Hot on the tail of our leader
Looks
so
like
far.
She's going on holiday with that gigantic bag. All their goods. Because they go from one isolation to the next.
They do, yeah.
So if you're wondering why you're seeing them carrying all their goods across, it's because, yeah, they're actually not returning to the same one until they've climbed 2 climbs. So sometimes they'll have 2 shoes, etc., etc.
If Clea wants to stay in contention here, she needs a flash, preferably.
Yeah, I think it's
minimum a top.
She's probably got it in her mind that she knows where she's at. You know, the crowd vibes. So, but like I said, just making sure she read it right the first time.
Well, the crowd goes silent, and not from not support, but they're holding a breath. You know, like, hey, come on, let's do this.
Okay, look it back in. Remember, the thing about Clea is she's got unbelievable strength and grit as well. So there is times when she could slip off or not and then just bang straight back in with that power of hers.
It seems like that move there in the middle requires a little bit of extra oomph.
Well, I think she's got it the right way with that back power, but yes, because Carlotta got a bit twisted with the knee bar, so let's see how Benny goes. Come on, Mr. Abel, sir.
Well, you know, Campbell absolutely gritted teeth there before, and it's all about, you know, pressure,
makes diamonds,
tension,
and he's under it. Yeah.
And grit on this one.
Yeah, there we go. So he's in that same spot. He's got the toe in earlier, which probably puts him in a better spot. There you go.
There we go. Yes.
This kid.
Oh, no, Mr. What did we say? What did we do?
It's always us.
Yeah. Well, he's got time now. He knows the. Yep. There we go.
And there's some of your root sets and your head root set there, Jordan.
Yeah.
He's coming down safely.
Obviously, now Clea's.
Well, she's got the knee bar, so there you go. Carlotta was. I think you're kind of pinned in there, right?
Yeah, I think you are. And maybe she's going to try and skip that hold and go to a higher move.
I don't think you can reach that.
Now, I wonder if she's going to be awarded that zone.
Well, she put her hand on it and then rose up past it.
Yep, she's asking the judges, did I get the zone? Oh, and they've said no.
Well, she's going to debate it, but that can be for later. Clear your head and keep going, Clear. Just get the top and we don't worry about the rest.
And that's a hard one. But, yep, she's got to focus now. She needs a top. That's what she needs to stay in contention.
Yep, no ifs, buts, or maybes. You've got to get a top to chance to win it, because then you got to not hope for Kate Mendel to not do it, but if Kate Mendel does slip up, then you're there to prosper. But again, we love to see Kate go 4 for 4.
Ah, there you go.
All right, Campbell, let's go.
Campbell, it's a bit early to call Pebble, but let's have a little look. Clear back in there, and Campbell. Oh yeah, I think
Campbell's got all
tops.
3 tops, so he does have 1 climb left. So obviously, if he doesn't top that, so far Ben does have 2 tops.
No, Ben's 1 top here so far. Did he get a top
Ben's
a moment
got 3
ago?
tops. No, Ben hasn't he? No, Ben got 3 tops as well. Oh no, 2 tops. Sorry.
Well, mate, that's the zone, and maybe that's a bit off the pace with the update, folks. We'll
Yeah, 2 tops and 1 zone Ben's got. So Campbell's got 3 tops. So if Campbell, for instance, was to just zone the next one, it would come to attempts. But if Campbell does nothing on the next and Ben tops it, he's got to top this first as well, obviously.
Yep.
He still needs, if he tops both of this in the last one and Campbell doesn't, it'll come down to attempts. He's got 30 seconds, so he knows what he's got to do.
Very physical, wrestly boulder problem, and he's done.
This just makes it more impressive what Campbell and Kate did.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And Claire's called it. So we've got 1 boulder problem left, folks, on the top ones here. But I don't think right now, if we have a look, I'm not quite sure whether we're going to see anyone catch Kate. I don't think.
I think Campbell does take it, but obviously he has to negate the throne because he's an out-of-stater.
Yep.
And then Atako races to the spot.
But there is
Sammy Bowman with the stroll.
Yep. There is all of the appeals and stuff to go, so it's not over yet, folks, and we will be doing all the podiums and presentations. So make sure you hang around for that. It's always great to see the support all the way to the end. Yeah, but right now we do have Atako.
Come on. Well, she's ready. She's not messing about. She's straight on. So I think, like you say,
I think this one will suit her if she can get across this.
Oh, she'll get through that move. That's nothing. She'll do a reverse 360 invert and
with that high heel hook. Really,
there you go. She's doing the Kate way. She's ready the exact same way as Kate. But now the difference is that there's a few more hard moves. These are horrible holds. Like, look, if you look there, she's basically 2 fingers in because the other 2 are nothing. So come on.
That's not.
You weapon. Come on.
Yeah, and we know how hard that is. It didn't look that hard, but anyway.
It is no feet on nothing here.
And look at that.
That's a good foot. That's a good foot. But this last hold is still a sloper.
Not to rush it.
She'll put something in, twist a knee. Look something in.
Yeah, good work, Atako.
Well done, Atako.
Yeah, that's the way. She'll be happy with that.
She's always happy, to be fair, if you spoke to her. She's lovely.
And Sam here, he's heading for that. There you go. That little bit of extra span helps with that. And this is
loose hips
all the power.
I mean, I'll be honest, that's the most impressive.
Engaged beast mode. That was,
that was phenomenal.
Yep.
See, Sam's in the hunt, is he not?
I don't think he can catch. Let's have a look at the scores. So I don't think he can catch.
So Sam Bowman has now got 1 zone,
Campbell,
2 tops.
I don't think he can catch Campbell.
Well, Campbell has 1 flash, 1 second. So basically, if Sam Bowman is to flash the last and Campbell doesn't get it, and doesn't get the zone, Sam will win.
That is true. Yeah, yeah. But he's got only 5 attempts to top, so if he gets 1 more, if he flashes, then he'll be... Yep, well, it's on, folks, to the end.
There we go.
Yep, for the guys. Well, we've got our next set of competitors out. We've got Max,
Theo.
Thomas, and Theo. Max. How's Max doing?
Well, they're both obviously represented Australia, and they...
well, Max went over. He also went over to the youth.
Actually,
Yep, the youth World Cup as well.
Yeah, he did a great interview with you. Probably still on the internet somewhere, is it, Jason?
Yeah. Last time we did Bouldermania. Was it Bouldermania or was it the youth titles, actually?
It was
last year.
Youth titles.
Youth titles, yep.
We do so many of it. No, I'm joking. We did a few, but yeah, youth titles, I believe. Now, let's see Theo. So she's gone a different way, you see. So she's gone the Carlotta, the clear way. but she's just done
Well, Max flashed to the zone, which is pretty
important.
Looking pretty pretty
Theo
strong
is-
here.
Theo is strong.
This move is not as easy as it might look.
Look at the definition in the forearm there. Yeah, she's
Just fantastic. All right, one move to go. It's not.
You live streamers and people in the audience here are really getting treated to a
Ah,
spectacle.
yes. Well done.
There's been some top draw climbing
All the way
weekend.
from South Australia came here to compete, and that's exactly what she's doing. Theo doing quite well. Theodora. That will move her up into second place. But Max still 2 minutes 30 to go, and plenty of gas in the tank. He's looking happy. This is the third climb, men's 3, and we do have, folks, men's 4 and women's 4 to go after this. This is our final climbers on number 3, and we have our 6 competitors to do the last boulder problem in a moment, but after Max Thomas gives us all he's got.
Come on, Big Max.
On number 3. Oh! He's there. A little bit tired.
He's a little bit weary, but after a big weekend. But at the same time, 2 climbs left, good sir. Give it everything you got. 1 minute, 6 minutes of climbing is all we're asking.
That is it. Yeah. Big shout out from Michelle Thomas at home. Come on, Maxie. Get psyched.
I think she's related. I'm going to guess.
I would think so.
He's done you proud if you are related or if
Michelle
you just know him.
and Meg Thomas. Go, let's
Two
show
of
us your
them,
skills.
great.
That's great. Great to see the support from home, and fantastic to have all of you join us on the live stream, folks.
Yeah,
really
thank you.
appreciate your support. It's great to have everyone
Yeah,
on.
exactly right. If you can't be here, this is why these live streams are super beneficial and important, because you can still catch your family members and friends, and you can watch it back. Hopefully some of you athletes are watching this back and thinking, wow, I had so much fun. My favourite comp ever. Thank goodness Core hosted this state event and when's Boulder Mania. Well, it's the 9th of September, Jace.
I was going to ask you, Ian.
$2,000 to the winner, $1,000 a second, and shoes and chalk.
The biggest cash prize in Queensland.
You're not wrong. In Australia, I'd say, but, that's just me with the facts. And, other than that, it goes on Boulder pads, you name it, we've got it. And but that's another day for another story. What I will say is, what I will say is Max has got 30 seconds and shake it up. You got one in you, mate. Come on.
Come on, Maxie.
Come on. He's a lovely lad as well.
He's an awesome young fellow in the state team as well.
Yeah, every time I chat to him, he's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the youth national team.
It's crazy that he's young. The size of the man.
He's a bit of a beast.
Yeah. Come on, look at that.
Yeah, just.
Come on. And
that's the way. Come on,
lovely.
Max.
If you can hear down the live stream, the energy in the room for him
Oh!
now, he's a very, very popular climber. Well done.
All right, great shout-outs, great support from the crowd. Max absolutely throwing it down.
Yeah, nice. Unlucky, but that's climbing, It
is climbing.
That's the funny thing about this sport, is you can have a good day and, top nothing almost. It's you need those great days, you need everything to go your way and little nuances. And it's not like sprinting where it's just that 100-meter track every time. It's always a different field you're playing on.
That is it. Righto, folks. We will be back right after this. Don't go away. Last climb to go. All right, here we go. We are back at it. And this is the final boulder problem.
Yes.
In the Open A finals.
In the very last 6 climbs of the weekend.
We're going to have 6 male, 6 female. The final boulder problem, folks. Now, we do have a fairly close one when it comes to the males, but Kate
Well, it's
Mendel.
up to Kate here. She goes out and flashes this chase. That's it.
No one can catch her if she
Signed,
flashes
sealed,
this.
delivered. Yeah, give her the medal.
Actually, no one can catch her if she does a top. It doesn't matter how many attempts she does. Just a top will seal it for her.
Oh, yeah, because no one else has got every other climb, yeah.
No one else has got it.
So here we go, Kate. Hit the top. Take your time. You've got 4 minutes.
And
I think she's going to make a statement because the way she's climbing, you wouldn't bet against her.
You would expect her to, but, you know.
It's dynamic, though.
This is one of those different types.
Oh. She smiled to the crowd.
It's like, okay.
Maybe a different approach.
Yeah. Well, again, you know, that's the great thing about bouldering and climbing. You know, there might be a different boulder problem that might suit you, might go your way, and then all of a sudden, you know, this is a bit more dynamic, a bit more coordination.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Completely different skill set for this one. So we've seen her precision climbing excel all weekend. And now this one we're saying, hey, you've shown us you've got power, you've shown us you've got flexibility, control, patience. Now what's your dyno like?
Let's see explosion. Well, this is a great angle. Watch this, folks. This is...
Oh, he's going to come at you.
Yeah, love that.
He nearly cleaned the brusher up. He brushed him out. All right, come on, Kate. Big hips. Let's go. Into the wall. You need this is where our old friend Satoshi would have...
he would have leapt up there in a second. And, she's
she's
doing
going
this another way.
Hey,
Oh, you are kidding me.
Go to your strengths.
Well.
Go to your strengths.
Well, there you go, folks. Yep.
Now she's going to jump, is she?
What do Ian and I know? Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Well,
50% of that.
Oh, there we go. There's a bit of a jump across to the other one.
She's just going to be flamboyant. Yeah.
Oh.
She got the zone early,
She
second
got the
shot, I
zone.
think, so
Yep.
that's important.
Now, what we do know, Ian, is she doesn't need to go to the zone anymore. And here's my call. I think she'll just go straight up.
Ladder, yeah, exactly. So that is important to know. But I think the way she did it actually was quite nice, to be honest.
That was fantastic.
It put her in a good position, but it was just a bit too much of a leap. So yeah, now she's gonna try the same thing.
Okay. She might. It's a little
I
bit
think
of a hop.
it's a positive edge, though.
Yeah, it is a very positive edge.
Not static. Surely not, Kate. Come on.
Oh,
Now she's gonna go for it.
go, Katie. Yes, come on. Oh!
So if she doesn't top, Taco has the door open for a flash.
If Atako flashes it, then yes.
Only if Kate doesn't top.
Oh, it's down to the wire.
But this isn't a Taco style either.
Well, there you go. And Jono absolutely
Come
throwing
on, Jono.
himself
This
at
is
this
his
one.
style.
Oh.
Anything cowboy is Jono's style. He's, anything just ludicrous. So they've got a minute left, so
1
plenty
minute
of time.
to go. Yep. She's going back to the zone.
Yeah, well, she looks like she can block this up. So come on, Kate. Good speed. Really good speed.
Oh! And here we go.
For the win. For your 2023 state champion.
Now
Use the jib.
She's got to
Oh my
lock in on that
gosh,
top
yeah.
one. And there it
There's
is.
not a question.
There it is.
Woo!
And the crowd's giving it to... Oh, and look, Jono's got the other one as well.
Jono.
Come on, Jono.
Yes, Jono. Really great. It's just the energy.
Oh, look
So
at...
much love.
How's he holding on to that?
Oh, but this is the beauty of climbing. Everyone's working it together. There's no enemies. No one's trying to pick faults.
He's like, no.
Everyone's just supporting
give it
each
one
other.
more go.
Come on, Jono. Just
The
for
crowd loves him. The crowd loves him.
Come on. And that's the thing. We're all just here to have fun and enjoy and have a good time.
Well done.
And they're definitely putting on. This,
Big shout out there from Lucy. Yes, Kate.
yeah, she deserves it. Well done.
Unofficially, folks, unofficially, that is a win for Kate.
Yeah.
I think it'd be highly unlikely that there would be an appeal in some way, shape or form, but...
What can you appeal? Just
appeal that I was not strong enough.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone's going to listen to that appeal.
No, she's got 150 fans in the building, and I think she's earned every one of them because what a sensational showing. And if you are at home here and you know any of the athletes, and let them know that this live stream's around, and they can watch back on their efforts. And we can't pick much fault in hers, but they can definitely admire what they've achieved and what you've all been a part of. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in online. There's a couple of hundred of you on at the moment, and yeah, everyone who's come to the building to support the volunteers. Once again, just as we're wrapping up, I'd like to say thank you so much to the sponsors.
It's not over yet, Ian. It's not over yet. We've still got plenty to go.
No, I know, but we're on the last climb. It's 27-minute speech I've got here, brother. It's 12 pages. You're joking.
Fantastic. No, you're right. It is absolutely legendary. All these volunteers and people helping out, making sure.
Well, you can't thank them enough. You know,
Yeah.
if I thank them every 5 minutes, I still think I'd owe them one. So I think, it's great to see this turnout. And the crowd, you know, people come and they could be climbing and you could be disgruntled saying, I wanted to bloody climb myself and all this stuff. Nope, they want to come and support their friends. And it's huge. Look at that, John getting an embrace here from one of his fellow Sunshine Coastians.
Yeah, no, he threw down. He just missed out ever so slightly on making the top 6.
So, yeah, if you're just tuning in, he was 7th initially, Jono, but Jesse Raffini from South Australia, from Adelaide, had to get the early flight and go back. Because of the flight, this meant obviously that he was unable to compete, and Jono stepped in as basically as an ambassador for climbing.
Well done, well done.
We're just waiting on a young female because something with the climbing, there's
what we've got here is a bit of blood on the hold. Yep, here we go.
Chris is using the magic spray. Yeah, nicely done, Chris. Cover it up. Yeah, that's it. Give him nothing to see.
Well, you can't climb if you're bleeding. So if you're bleeding from your fingers or anywhere, really, you can't get on the climb. And if there is some blood on the wall, then you have to shut down the
Chris
attempts.
is a forensic scientist nightmare. Look at him. He's destroying all the evidence.
He's got his safety glasses on, but they're not right in the right position. But he did have them on.
They were on his head.
And now we've got out Marlo and Katie just waiting right now just to step up and give it.
Yeah, well, look, a couple of minutes here and there. That's perfect for them.
All right, Marlo. His last boulder problem for his competition.
Okay, Marlo, so let's see this. So we've got 5 more pairs to go here. Marlo's he's starting in a very different position. He's trying to do it a bit more
statically.
And steady, yeah.
Well, that is very interesting.
And Katie's going for the dynamic approach that Kate first applied. I think he's now seen that it's got to be the
dyno.
The Booker will jump around the corner, do something hectic.
Oh,
now
Katie.
is Katie going to try static as well?
Looks like she's found that position. Let's see if she can get a foot up. There was a very high foot there from Kate.
Yes, yeah.
Very flexible. Katie's a bit taller, so she didn't need to get that. Well, she got it there.
Yeah, I mean, that was great to see. It's splendiferous.
Well, let's see. She is a bit taller, so let's see if she'll commit to this little hop, skip, and a jump across.
Oh, yeah, she'll get that. That's...
Well, she's got to follow through and really sort of roll into the right shoulder. But Marlo making sure his start is correct. He's going to go back to this static version. And,
interesting. Maybe he doesn't fancy that ridiculous jump spin catch that Jono somehow landed. Again, who are we to say what's the correct beta, Jace? We've been made to eat our words a little bit.
We've eaten humble pie a number of times tonight, so...
Yeah, I think I got one right, though, you know. I remember that one. It was glorious.
Marlo. And
Come on, Marlo.
Kate. Oh, Katie. Well, he's made it work.
Yeah.
Wow.
It just shows you that.
How strong is that?
And, you know, the Roussettes, who, I've got to say, have done an impeccable job all week, and these climbs have split everybody absolutely to the dime, you know, perfectly. But, I mean, they've got to look at a climber and not even think that someone's going to do it this way. No matter how much you test it, these climbers, these top-level athletes are going to find a new method.
That's one arm at full extension. You know,
it's almost like of one arm as well.
It's a front lever, one-armed. Oh, and he's going back to that, thinking, all right, I've got that.
Yeah, he's just putting a show on.
Now, this is going to be a static method.
Double static, yeah, here we go. Wow, great span, like, really long legs. Benefits this sort of a move. And this is where you think about how will an attacker approach this, because it's going to be very, very different.
Well, you know, and she's a great lead climber. And sometimes, you know, lead and boulder, just you need a different vibe when it comes to, you know, some of those things.
And this is why you spoke earlier about, you know, speed splitting off was a logical choice, because they're all three completely different sports within that same umbrella of climbing.
Yep.
And, you know, the only thing that speed keeps in common with the others is that you're potentially going up. Because, you know, other than that, it's a whole new world.
It's a whole new game. Well, the Olympic format...
Go Marlo.
Yeah, go Marlo. The Olympic format is combined boulder and
lead.
Yeah, and that's not bad, actually. I've been watching a bit of that.
Makes sense. Well, look, a lot of the top boulderers, again, it's one of those things that, you know, you're going to stop one person just dominate in one of the sports technically, because they might be the best bowler in the world, but it comes to the Olympics and it's like, hey, you can't neglect your lead skills.
Yeah, lead skills. I do have to say I've got a soft spot for a boulder only. I love those.
Well, the lead's so unforgiving.
Yes.
You know, that's the thing, is it's one popped foot and come down 26 holes. Good, well done.
Yeah.
And he's, hang on a minute. You know? Whereas bouldering, you slip off and you go, all right, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Let me show you what I've got.
Totally.
And look, attempts are still vital, but not crucial. That's good.
Oh, well, there you go. And there is still boulder-only format in the World Cups, which
the World Cup
is fantastic.
and it excels like that. But that's why I think the Olympics having that slight difference, it does make sense. Good effort, Katie. You know, great weekend from her as well. So that's going to look like wrap up both of theirs. She got the zone on this one, but I don't think either one of them's going to be able to finish it with 4 seconds on.
Oh, Marlowe.
You wanted to just
there we go.
Shampoo.
All right, that's their competition done and dusted. And you can see it's like so much energy.
We've got a couple of other messages there. I see Nova said something.
There we go. Loving the live stream. Hey, thanks for the shout out, Ian and
Justin
for the banter.
Well, Jason, but he'll take Justin.
I'll take Justin. Well, listen, a funny thing about that, Nova, I've been called Justin pretty well all my life because my cousin's Justin and my grandpa called me Justin.
Maybe they knew. Hey, Nova,
there you go.
Well, she was a double event athlete this weekend as well.
That's right.
Competing both and Masters as well. So hats off to you, Nova. You put a lot more work in than we did.
Nova said she's looking forward to your 12-page speech. Oh, look at that.
I'll send you it.
Campbell flashing that move straight off the floor.
He's proven a point, isn't he?
That's his style. And let's see. That hole, that grey volume is got nothing. Look at that. What's he holding on to?
What are you talking about? It's easy.
He's like, all right.
As my brother would say, he's nothing to this move.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's happy with that. He's happy with that.
What a performance. What an absolute performance.
I wonder if we can get a replay on that first flash.
Oh, we don't have that kind of technology, do we?
No, we could get a replay on that. We shall see.
Well, let's watch Carlotta for a second, but I'd be very impressed if your systems could replay a climb like that. I mean, gosh, you know, you'd be talking state-of-the-art stuff, but in the meantime, let's see Carlotta hit this.
There we go. Watch the...
We are getting a replay, you see, just when you think it's not possible.
There it is.
Holy shoulder blades. What is happening? Straight in with that heel. It's just like it looks like it's pre-programmed. Come on, Carlotta. Yes,
there we go, Carlotta. And
Carlotta,
a little bit.
Let's go, Vic, from somebody who will go unnamed.
Aha.
Come on, Carlotta. Oh.
Oh, no.
She's okay?
Oh, little.
She's okay, I think. Is she going to compete? Oh, she's.
A little twist.
She's a little twisted. I don't think she's going to try again. Yeah, she's just going to rest it.
Sometimes you can come down awkward on the mats, and you know.
Well, that's the thing with bouldering. Yeah, I mean, she did a big leap there across the mats, and she might just land and tweaked herself a little bit. She looks fine. She's talking it out with. I don't know who that is, the first aider, but
she's
probably best not to just compete if you've had a little tweak. But not unless you can win, and I don't think she's in a position to win.
See how we go. We've got the first aid coming in here.
Alex Woodson, first aid, phenomenal, yeah.
All right. No, that's all right. Well, we've got the ice pack or something.
He's going to give her the magic ice, so she's sweet as a nut.
Very good.
If Alex can ice her up, she's a heck of a human being. So
Carlotta,
she's tough as they come as well. So well, let us jump to the Addies if you need.
We'll leave Carlotta there in the good care of the first aid team, and we might hear from one of our sponsors in the meantime. All right, doesn't look like she'll be back to attempt here, and maybe even very sadly and unfortunately, maybe might need to not continue in the comp.
Well, this is her last climb, and like I said, she had a minute 45 left. She just tried that big jump to span out, and it's a huge move for her. And we saw Katie make it quite comfortably, but it's a big old move for her. So
very committing across that gap there, and come down a little bit awkwardly on a leg.
We've got young Tanya there who's helping, who's actually, I think she's a paramedic. She's incredibly talented, who's a co-parent and helps out everything. So she just looks like she's tweeting it. She doesn't seem to be in too much pain, but with your joints, you never want to risk too much.
No.
And to be honest, if you're not going to win it, and there's, you know, in any case, it's always best to look after your body long term.
Totally. Well, Carlotta, bit sad for her. Campbell, however, absolutely crushed that one. Flash on that dynamic move.
Yeah,
certainly must have been his style. Yep.
Yeah. I'll just go check on her in a tick, but she looks to be pretty good. She's just coming off the mats. Look, she doesn't even want to hold the other athletes, but she's one of the nicest team players you'll ever see.
Well, you know, Campbell absolutely crushing 4 tops in the competition.
Yeah, Campbell's and Kate's performance, worthy of championships, worthy of the belts. And like I said, ironically, he can't technically win it because he is not a Queenslandian. Just the same as Theo, she can't do it. And she's
there we go, big. Yeah.
But yeah, I do think to myself that yeah, like a great showing for him. It can only do his confidence a world of good. And for Australia, shows we're in good stead.
Absolutely.
These hour staters are really coming, not dominated, but really done their thing, and brilliant to see.
Bit of a throwdown for the Queenslanders, which is always awesome. Great to have competition. And
yeah, well, you need to know where you stand nationally, and we've got the Nationals in a couple of weeks that we say we're going to be there, Jason. We'll see a lot of these same faces, and we'll see a lot of new faces. I think 450
huge numbers. Bigger, I think it's the biggest numbers they've ever had with us, the Youth Nationals,
and
in 2 weeks' time.
That's all because of our live stream duo. I think everyone said they want to be
think
heard.
so.
They want us to commentate on them.
I think they're waiting for that.
Well, it's been a week, and we should have a glance back at it, should we not?
Yeah.
Have we got any highlights, Jess?
I think so. Let's do a bit of highlights right now. All right, that was some highlights from the Masters yesterday, folks. The over 40s throwing it down as well. Great to see everyone getting a shot at competing. And like Ian said, if you want to go ahead and support in any way possible, that would be great. And in all these competitions, there are a number of different categories. The Opens, A and B, the Masters. There's also a bit of a Boulder Jam, a bit of a socials category, so make sure you come and register and compete and have some fun. Your entry fee goes to helping the sports climbing Queensland. And if you're feeling a little bit more, got a bit more energy in the tank, well, maybe you want to come and become a volunteer or join Sports Climbing Queensland. There's some positions available. Reach out, find the website. But in the meantime, here we go. We've got Clear. And we've got Ben on the final boulder problem of the night. And I've just got a bit of a feeling this might be Ben's jam here. Well, let's see how he goes with this one. Oh! That was close to a flash. Clear, making it work. Looked like she's going to do the dynamic move. Oh, we do know that goes. We do know that goes statically, so we'll see if Clear finds that beta. And Ben, yeah, that was close. I think he'll get it this time. Got the feel around the corner. Bush, there it is, yes. And it's not over yet. Got to stay underneath that grey volume. It's like there's nothing much to hang on to, but Looks like he's making it work. Nice. Nice. Ben making quick work of that one on his second attempt. Clear now. Still plenty to play for Clear. If she gets a top on this one, that'll move her into second position. Not looking at the... Oh! That is very powerful. One-armed pinch there to the zone. This next move, I think, I would call it maybe the crux. A little bit of a hop, step all the way through. A little bit awkward, but certainly doable. We've seen it done already. Kate certainly made it work. Took a little bit more time though. Clear sticking with her beta here. Very strong. Now, she's got plenty of time. If she does this, she's got a few, probably 2 or 3 attempts in here, I would say. She's just doing the rock around. Just trying to make it work. Just needs to make a little bit more momentum across there. I think she said something about a fire truck. There we go. Johnny, bit of a shout out for Campbell. That's fantastic, great to see. You're watching Clear Hall, who actually right now is sitting in 3rd place, and a top would move her into 2nd at the moment. Still with a couple of climbers to go, Atako and Theodora. But really, it's all about the silver medal now, because Kate Mendel has already provisionally won the gold with 4 tops. Absolutely crushed it. Clear getting a little bit frustrated with that top move. It's quite committing. You've got to really go for it all the way across and roll into that right arm. Grab that left, motor on through, just missed the foot plant on that one. She's up here again quite quickly. Let's see if she can make this work. Oh. That's where Carlotta came down off of that move, just a little bit awkwardly, so Clear's gonna make it work. Come on, Clear. And there you go. Absolutely everything she could, gave it her best shot. And today it wasn't enough, but certainly 3rd at this moment, or 2nd. 2nd actually. Claire is in 2nd. It just refreshed. But that's provisional. We have a Atako right now, and
Atako and Sam, yeah. I just had a quick chat with Carlotta. She's all good.
Oh, that's great.
Which is good to see. Yeah, they put some ice in. She's going to rest, maybe get it checked out at a later date. But yeah, good to see that she's doing well. She's as tough as anything, you know. And here we've got Atako. So Atako can't get 1st, but can get 2nd.
If she gets a top here,
yes.
Clear is in 2nd now.
Where did Clear finish on that one?
She got a zone. So
zone, okay, good.
Yep.
And so Atako is going to try.
Oh wow! Look at that.
And Sam Bowman is crabbed up.
Oh, he flashed that first move. That was his first go at it.
Yeah, Sam's doing an excellent performance. I think he's going to take the #1 spot for QLD. Obviously, there's a couple of out-of-staters in this top 6.
Looks like he should get a top here. That's a big hold at the top.
Really,
and yes,
splits in there. Nice, Sam. Really great performance from Sam Bowman again, as always, and great showing. Should be very proud of it. Atako had to pop off there. She put herself in a insane split.
Well, I think there's some conversation about the starting position here. We've had it once or twice, but yeah, the judges just making sure that the competitors know where to start and how to do it. But when you have a look at Sam, made quick, very quick.
So we've just the message said a couple of people in England are watching. The Baker family are watching us.
Oh,
so,
fantastic! All the way from England.
Yes,
thanks to
indeed.
Bakers.
Recently relocated, but forever missed. So hello to the Bakers if you're still watching. And So Taco was instructed, I think she has to go for the zone, which potentially she was going to just try and cut out, but you have to hit that zone and secure it first at least once.
Well, that's an interesting one. You don't. The rules are you don't have to use the zone. You can go all the way to the top.
So you can skip it still. I
You
thought
can
there were
skip
a different rule now. Okay.
Well, I haven't checked lately, but
okay. Well,
the
who
last
cares 'cause
time
she's got
I
it.
checked the rules, it means I said you didn't need to use the zone.
Come on,
or
little
maybe
attacker.
once you've got it, you don't have to use the zone. She has got the zone now.
Let's see if she can. Is she going to try and stop?
Well,
She can't go a split. She's not. Don't go up. Come on, Attacker. Oh, good effort.
good effort. And that is a super committing move across there. Quite intimidating.
Yeah.
Quite intimidating.
And Kate didn't make it look like that.
No, well,
Her
and Kate had three goes at it, 3 cracks at it. So
It's the Tacos third, but I tell
Yep.
you, no, Kate's really should go back and watch how beautifully she's climbed and be even extra proud. Not that she could be any prouder, she's state champion, but
yeah,
wow.
definitely
Like,
today she's
this is a varied and interesting mix of challenging climbs.
done amazingly, absolutely
I mean, I don't know how
amazingly.
Taco's jumping up and reaching that, to be fair, but what she's going to do, she's going to do the same swing. Is she trying to get the kick? Good mobility.
Well, that's if she can get that a little bit higher and roll through, then
She's
maybe.
I think she's
Yep.
going to call it there, which might put her in third place.
She's currently in third. If she
In
does
this
not,
zone, where will it put her there? That's the question. Zone in 2 might move her above Clear, but Clear got 3 tops, didn't she?
no, Claire got 2 tops. I don't know about the zone. We'll see that. It should update in a moment.
Okay, well,
Yep.
she might need to because she's back on the wall and she might be going for that tibbity top. Oh, she's at the tibbity top. Come on, Attacker.
She's got 30 seconds. She's going to give it a go. Good on you, Taco. Yeah.
God love her. We
Go,
all
Taco.
do.
Come on. Yeah.
She's going to do some Attacker win. If anyone could do some Attacker win, it's Attacker.
Let's see if we can get a buzzer beater on the clock.
We like it for the crowd. Yep.
Oh.
No. Attacker.
Big smile from Atako. Well done.
The trademark.
Yeah, fantastic.
Wow.
Well,
With the pressure of a documentary being filmed on you as well. Pretty incredible.
Absolute legend, and well done, all the competitors so far. But the last 2 out now, Ian. Last two.
Yeah, Theo. So the Adelaidean or South Australian. That's my accent. It's pretty perfect. I know I nailed it. The Australians were just getting a Wild Earth replay there. Phenomenal. So yeah, basically Theo and Max. Max will like this one, I'm sure.
I think this could be his jam.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sure he would have liked to get a few more tops today, Max, but no top so far on the finals.
Yeah, he gave everything in those semis and it was phenomenal. So big jump back Theo. She's got to figure this one out too.
Yeah, I think most of the females have taken a little bit to get that down pat, other than Kate. I think she did it in her second go.
Second go. First go she tried the dynamicism, and then second go she made that switch.
Just staticked it up. I think that's well within Max's reach, that one. And let's hope he can get a top on this one. But let's go Theodora. She's trying the dynamic move as well. And boom, gets that.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep. She's eyeing that up. She's making sure.
She's not tall nor short. She's kind of like, at a normal height, but she really makes herself extend perfectly for these moves. And Max just hooking it in.
Max got that
Come
one.
on, Max. And this, again, with his strength.
I think he'll be, I think this
tippity
one will
top.
be good if he can get his feet on.
Oh, spoke too soon.
Way too soon.
So she's doing that. You see that slightly longer span. She really uses.
She was going to try and go that statically, but yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Oh.
Okay.
Max there.
Yeah, come on, Max.
Yeah, he got it good. Now let's see.
And you can see Theo in the background as well.
And she's got that dyno move again. Max. Yeah, Max. One move to go. There he goes. Oh.
Brilliant. And
Yeah.
you can hear the crowd going,
well
they love
done,
him.
well done.
They love him.
Happy to get himself a top on that final one right there. Yeah, well
Okay,
done.
Theo, let's
well
wrap it
done,
up.
Max.
Let's finish with a finish. Let's finish with a top.
All right, he's pretty happy.
Yeah.
We've got our final boulder problem with our final boulderer here tonight, Theodora, all the way from South Australia.
And her last name, Casimidou.
Casimidou.
Fantastic.
Hopefully
name,
that's
yeah.
how we're meant to say it.
Casimidou.
Yep.
I'm gonna commit to that. Yeah, I think it is.
It does sound good.
So her family
Oh,
just moved back to Greece, so perhaps the surname's Greek. Again, that's just my detective skills kicking in.
well done. And a little bit tricky here. The judges, and on it too. You've got to keep an eye on the rules and the competition. But all right, the last minute of the comp, folks.
Come on, 60 seconds, Theo. Let's go.
Let's see what we have here.
And we've got some message, Jared Kelly. Let's go, Maxi. That's it.
Yep.
Yes, Max. There's a lot of see, even in the crowd, he's a very popular climber. Even the live stream's blowing up for him.
Oh,
Scaramanga. 30 seconds. What we doing, Theo? What we here for? Show us. Come on.
not leaving anything on the mats or on the table, whatever you want to call it. And if she can get this move, she could. Let's do it. Oh.
Hey, great effort.
Well
Hands up,
done.
round of applause.
Big smile, big
Everyone
smile.
there. Well done, well done.
Shout out to the Wild Earth replay there. Well done.
They've been on point all weekend.
All right.
Well,
That's it, folks. You have seen it. Put
We're going
down.
to have the podiums as well coming up as quick as we possibly can,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen. So we've got Open B finals and podiums first, while the Open A appeals are there, and then we're going to have the Open A finals as well. We do get these transitions as quick as possible.
Fantastic.
But, thank you so much for letting me be a part of this, Jace. See
Ian,
you at Nationals.
Absolutely awesome, mate, and looking forward to that. Don't go away, folks. We do have the podiums up now, like Ian said. We've got the Open Bs. Give us a few minutes. Stay on the live stream. The Open Bs will be up immediately. And then while we're waiting for the appeals of the Open A's, then the Open A's up after that. Don't go away. We've got a few little messages in the meantime. Stick with us, folks. There you go, folks. What a great day. What a great day for bouldering here in Queensland. we've just finished. We're about to get the podiums and presentations underway, but let's do a quick look at the provisional. Let's do a look at the decided Open B at this moment in time. The Open B female, which will be up in a minute, the podiums and presentations. We've got our winners at the top there. We've got Gabriella Patterson, 4 tops, 4 zones, 4 flashes, flashed everything, absolutely crushed it. Grace Gaston coming in second with 4 tops also. A few more attempts to tops and zones. And Hannah Sides, 3 tops, 4 zones. You've got your 1, 2 and 3 there on the Open B female. And you'll see them up on the podium in just a second, folks. We've got Daniel Fitzpatrick coming in, 3 tops, 4 zones. Nathan Wright closely behind him, 3 tops, 4 zones as well, but went back on attempts. More attempts for Nathan. And Cody Mackinnon on 2 tops and 4 zones. There's your top 3, folks, of the Bs. In just a moment, we'll have the presentations. And yeah, bit of a look behind the scenes, folks. Check this out. Oh, there's the blurry. There's Marty on the switcher. There's all the gear, folks. This is what we've had some shout outs on the live stream, so thank you, folks. It's a bit of a wave from me, Jason Witten here, and this is where it all comes to you from. There's plenty of buttons, plenty of screens, plenty of things to look at. Big shout out to all the volunteers, the camera people, the camera team, the live stream team, the broadcast production team. Lots gone into it, and Positive Studios, Marty there. Quick Draw McGraw on the buttons behind the scenes. Yeah, we've got a few people up and about, and there's Callum. He's pretty happy it's over. Been a big day for the team. Folks, don't go away. We will have the podiums and presentations real soon. The Bs will be up in just a moment. The As will be straight after that. And in the meantime, we're going to hear from a couple of our sponsors. Yeah, just in a moment, but we'll be back right away. All right, we're back at it. The B podiums will be up real soon, but we do have the provisionals in for the A's. So we might cut over and have a bit of a look at the provisional scoreboard right now. So we've got the Open A female, Kate Mendel, absolutely schooled us all today. 4 tops, 4 zones, and a number of flashes as well. Tako doing fantastically as well, coming in second place with 2 tops, 4 zones, and clear. Oh no, Theodora. Now Theodora is South Australian. She won't be able to take any of the prizes or the medals, but she finished in competition 3rd today. And Clea Hall, as a Queensland competitor, will take the 3rd spot on the podium. And again, that was only decided just slightly on countback as well. So well done to all of those and all of the competitors as we went many rounds today. What did they climb? They did the semi-finals, which was 4 boulder problems, and then did another 4 boulder problems in the finals as well. Plenty of tough climbing, and away you go. So well done to those 3. That is the provisionals at the moment. The appeals have not closed, but that's where we're at this point in time. And you can see there Campbell Harrison coming in on the podium in number 1, 4 tops, 4 zones. Sam Bowman, Queenslander, 3 tops, 4 zones. Ben Abel from New South Wales, 2 tops, 4 zones. And we've got Max and Marlowe. Now, because they are the Queenslanders, Max comes in at 2nd and Marlowe comes in at 3rd. Well done to all those competitors. Absolutely fantastic. We shall see if there's any issues when it comes to the appeals. And that is the provisional there. Well, it's all happening, folks. Don't go away. We'll hang around. There might be 1 or 2 little messages from our sponsors, but listen, hang around, folks. It's not over yet. We want to make sure we congratulate and support everyone who's done their best today. Be back real soon.
crutch under the...
the appeals are open.
All right, folks, they've just had a little update. So we've got the Open A appeals. That's going to be a few minutes, and then we will do the Open B and Open A podiums back to back. So there you go. Hang on. We won't be long, probably 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes for that to happen. Marty, we might just stick with a little bit of this, folks. Don't go away. Podium's up real soon.
Please. We're just 2 minutes, I said, 2 more minutes. No appeals. 1 minute for appeals, 1 minute left. Finn, come in.
folks.
Finn, can you turn
We're
that
gonna
music
be
down,
now-
please, if you're still at the front?
All right, folks, so we're going to throw over to Ian, who was my compadre here on the live stream, and he's going to take it from here and do the podiums.
Out-of-state athletes who are on the podium, we will still announce that, and then there will be a secondary podium for just Queensland athletes. Leo or Matt, are you coming up for... Oh, Matt's in, yeah. Matt Hamill, yeah, he is. So you get the medal, he'll give the prize, all right, see the sponsor?
I'll give the medal.
Yeah, so we've got a representative from Sport Queensland, we've got Matt from the major sponsor, Climbing Anchors, to give the prizes. So, in third position in Open B, can we all put our hands together for Hannah Sides? Yes, well done, well done. Please, well done, my friend. What? Oh. Perfectly placed. Well done, Hannah, amazing. What, you got a prize? Oh, already done? Oh, wow, they're on it. In second position, Grace Gaston. Well done, well done, well done. They're seamless behind me. They're really getting it done. Thank you, Susan. And that means your Open B champion for 2023, Gabriella Patterson. Did she stay? She is from Brisbane, so she was going to stay. Gabriella, she's gone. Who's able to stand in her place? Okay, well, she's not able to stand here. Susan's going to stand in her place. Amazing. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, almost your podium. Well done, Grace, Hannah, and well done, Gabriella, wherever you are. Thank you very much. Yeah, leave her stuff here, that's okay. Yeah, we'll put it in. We'll get her prizes to her, don't worry. That means we're going to go to Open B Male. So again, these are all Queensland athletes, so we don't need to do two podiums. In third place, Cody McMacken. I don't know. I think Nathan's still here. In second place, Nathan Wright. I thought you'd gone. Awesome, awesome. Well done, chaps. And that means, unbelievably, your Open B champion, the one and only Daniel Fitzpatrick. An Astro. Powered by his tiny dog. These are all Queensland. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it together for you Queensland athletes. Thank you so much, thank you. Open B champion, Dan, well done. Well done, chaps. You can come down. Thank you so much. So we're going to go into Open A female now. So our podiums, there will be two for this one. So this is your first one, including out-of-state athletes. In third position, Theo Casimiro. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Theo. Theodora Casimiro. Oh yes, great energy, good speed, fast, efficient. In second position, Atako Nakamura. Woo, Atako! Woo. And in first position, Kate Mendel with an unbelievable showing. Well done, well done. So this is your first set of finalists for your championship 2023. Matt, let them celebrate. He's ruthless. Well done. Well done, top three. Now we will have our Queensland top three and our medal disposition. So Theo, thank you so much for coming up from South Australia. And replacing her with an unbelievable effort as well, Clea Hall. Clea. And give the medals to the other two chappies. Chapettes. What? Atako. taking the silver, and your gold medal, Kate. Let's give it up for them again. Awesome effort. Well done, well done. Brilliant effort from everybody all weekend, as I always say, but these finals were grueling and an awesome performance. Thank you all so much. And then we'll round it off with the Open A males. So again, some out-of-staters in our first podium. Coming in third position, Ben Abel. There he is. Well done, Ben. In second position, Sam Bowman. Meaning your overall champion, medals aside, Campbell Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your podium. And now we're going to switch to our Queensland podium, which means in third position, we're going to say thank you to Campbell and Ben. Thank you, thank you. In third position, we now have Marlo Gilly. Well done, Marlo. Which means Queensland's second position, Max Thomas. Rubbed up for winter. And therefore your Queensland champion, Sam Bowman. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the Open A male finals. Thank you so much to everyone for staying around and supporting and cheering them on and giving them the credit they deserve for an unbelievable effort in all divisions. As always, thank you to yourselves for coming out. Huge thank you to the volunteers of Sport Queensland, all the sponsors, the major sponsor, Climbing Anchors, who've been here relentlessly through the week helping you out. We had Climbing Gems, we had Crooks, we had Pinnacle Sports being here. Thank you all so much. And if you need to know anything about anything, let us know. Boulder Mania, 9 and 10 September, $2,000 top prize. Just think about that in your back burner. Put it in your calendar. Boulder Mania. Thank you so much. Let's go. And if anyone can grab any tables from outside, anything, bring it in. Climate ropes at Cornubia. Come back and boulder on these climbs.
All right, folks, there you go. Well done to all the competitors and well done to those who are on the podium this evening. It's done and dusted, folks. Our first Boulder State titles for Queensland 2023. Brought to you live from Core Climbing in the Gold Coast here in Queensland. Well done to everyone. Big shout out to everyone, our sponsors, our volunteers, our competitors, and certainly a big shout out to all of you at home on the live stream. Really appreciate you. Thank you. Fantastic you could join us and really appreciate your support on the live stream. Let everyone know, folks, Jason Witten's my name. You don't have to let everyone know my name, but what I wanted to say was let everyone know that they can watch the live stream. Send them a link and give everyone a shout out. That's it from us here for the first competition of the year, but not the last, folks. So make sure you get on and find out the schedule. The youth titles is in 2 weeks' time, and we'll be at that one too. So until then, folks, bit of a thank you from us, Marty, the team, Mango, all the way over there. Big shout out to Core Climbing. That's it from us, folks. Well done, thank you, and see you next time. Bye for now.